Hey guys, this is Archie Luxury, and you are on the Archie Luxury channel. We are streaming live. I'm presenting the show. Let's run the intro and let's start the show today, guys. I want to have a good talk. Let me get my feelings straight. I I really want to have a good show today with you guys. I'll have a talk to you about a couple things there. I'm just pinning the link and we have pinned the link. Beautiful. Okay, let's run the intro and we'll run a 45-second. Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury and welcome to the show. And today, guys, I want to have a little bit of a talk to you and discuss a few things there. You know, guys, you guys have been a really big help to me. This tragic loss of my son is fucking awful. No parent should bury their children. A child. No parent should bury a child. It's been very difficult. It's very tough. My son Anthony, he lived a good life. And it's very hard. And I just want to say this to you guys. It's not easy. And I just want to say to you, it's very tough. And I've been criticized by WN and Docs for trying to capitalize by streaming the funeral. And I just want to say, it makes me vomit when I hear anything. The reason I came on and announced the death of my son was I didn't want that fucking piece of shit, Watch Nick, to get one fucking super chat, 1 fucking minute extra of coverage than possible. I didn't want that piece of fucking shit making announcements. That's the reason. And I got to tell you, okay, you know what? I was going to stream that funeral. Now, when I say stream, the fucking funeral company is doing the streaming anyhow. I was just going to link to that. I wasn't going to hold a fucking phone or a GoPro or something like that. And I just want to tell you, I just want to tell you this. That piece of shit, I don't want to give him. I don't want to. I just want to say this to you, you know? I just want to say this to you. Those fucking pieces of shit, Watch Nick, Docs, they just cunts. Absolute cunts. They want to cash in on my misery. You know what? I'm not going to stream the service. I gave it. The reason I was going to do that is because it's because you guys supported me so much financially. I thought I could give you something back. I offered that as a gift to the viewers. A gift. I thought, you know what? You guys have entered my life. I'd rather talk to you guys than my father. That's the reason. That's the reason I offered that. Now, it's been abused and thrown in my face. Archie's cashing in on the funeral. Well, you know what? I ain't making a fucking profit out of this funeral. I'd give all my watches to have that little shit back. You know, I love the guy. He lit the candle at both ends. He didn't listen to advice I tried to give him. And I got to tell you, it's the truth. And yeah. I got to tell you, there's some fucking nasty pieces of shit out there. They want to capitalize. So, you know what? I'm not going to stream it, okay? I didn't mean it in poor taste. I thought I'd do it because you guys cared about me. That's why I fucking offered it up. That's why I fucking offered that up. Fucking piece of shit. Watch Nick comes out and says, I'm doing it for the money. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. No streaming. We're not going to stream it then. Fine. I got to tell you, there's many disappointments. And I just want to say to you guys, I probably do need a break from this shit. I do need a break. The reason I've thrown myself into work is I would have a nervous breakdown. Otherwise. That's the reason. I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you, man. This is how it is, okay? And I got to tell you, there are some really, the only reason I wanted to share that with the audience was because they had given me such support. That's the fucking reason. That's the fucking reason. Not so Watch Nick can say I'm trying to cash in, you fuck. You lousy fucking cunt. Hey, Marcelo, how are you?
Hey, Archie.
There's some nasty cunts there. That Watch Nick is a cunt.
He's a fucking son of the bitch. Just listen to me, Archie. Listen. You wanted to stream the service. This is a memorial for your lovely son. Um, I do believe that we are a part of your world. Now, there is agree to disagree if it was okay or not okay. That was your decision, and we all
Look, the
respected and
funeral
expected.
company is streaming it. They are
Exactly,
streaming it.
exactly.
It's
Look,
not a secret. It's like Andy Hunter's funeral. That was
listen,
streamed.
listen. I think you should do what you think is right to do, and if you wanted to do that, we all follow your agreement, your decision, because we all love you. Now, regarding what that fucking cunts say, they first of all, Nick and Docs and these fucking cunts, they never had a kid in their life. They don't know what is a love of a father to a son, and let them fuck themselves. You know what? I I will help you, or we all will help you as much as possible to fucking destroy these fucking motherfuckers, because they don't have no dignity and no honor. They are completely, how you say, empty. I mean, look, I am also here in YouTube to make money, but there is borders that you don't cross. There is how we say in Yiddish, we call this a mensch, humanity,
Yes.
human, you know, and this is make me puke. This is disgusting. This is like, you know what? These people don't suppose. You know what? Fuck them, man.
I tell you
Fuck
who
them.
else is disgusting is that, I'll be honest with you.
Mm,
Docs is disgusting. Watch Nick is
mm,
disgusting. And I got to tell you,
mm.
I really think Tim was a cunt to you. Okay? Can I say that to you?
Tim was a cunt. You know what? Even when we talk so much about the whiskey dick and the
Mm.
Oshin, he actually did said he said the sorry for you. He actually respect the
Yes,
the
yes,
the
he
honor
did.
of your
He
son.
did.
He did.
Exactly right. That was actually, and I sent him a message and said, "Thanks
Mm,
for your kind words." That was.
yeah. Now I
Let me
want.
just catch up. Let me just catch up on the super
Mm,
chats there. We got a super chat from
mm,
Rich Mitch, £2. What do you think of the limited edition Grand Seiko Genby Valley? We'll actually bring it up soon. I like it. I like it. We got
mm,
Luchabetic Time, $10. There are plenty of friends that are rallying around you in your time of loss. Focus on those that are supportive, positive, and supportive. We are here for you. Peace to you and prayers for you. Let me tell you,
mm,
the reason I'm working, Marcelo, let me tell you this,
mm.
man. I love you,
This is your
Marcelo.
job. This is your job,
No,
man.
Marcelo, I would have a nervous breakdown if I
I
wasn't
know, I
working.
know. Of course,
Man,
of
I
course,
can't
of
handle it,
course.
man. Man, I tell you what, man, Marcelo, man,
I know, I know.
I
I
can't handle
understand.
this. I went
Look,
to the
this
morgue on
is
Friday. I went to the morgue on Friday. I tell you something, people say, the morgue is scary or that. I actually felt peaceful there. And they actually have a special room. He's in
yeah.
a sheet. He's on this table. He's on a sheet, right? He's wrapped in a sheet. And
Man.
I got to tell you, he had an autopsy, which means they've cut into him and checked his body out. So they had a towel at his top because they've obviously cut into his brain to have a look inside. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
But in all honesty, he looked pretty peaceful. I could almost go up to him and say, "Hey, Ant, wake up. Come on, Ant, let's go." That's how good he looked.
Yeah.
And I said to them, they actually said to me, "I don't know whether you can come on Friday. It'll be next week." I said, "I want to see my boy now. I want to see him now. I don't want to
Right.
see him because every day you wait, he deteriorates. I mean,
Yes,
obviously,
yes.
when somebody dies or an animal dies, they will deteriorate quickly." I said, "I want to see him now. I don't care if you've got a fucking rostered day off. I want to see him." So I actually saw him on Friday.
Mm.
I had time with him alone. It was actually comfortable in the room. It was comfortable in the room, Marcelo. And I had a chat to him. I said, "Man, I love you." I said, "It's sad." And the funny thing is, because he's refrigerated, I touched his skin. He's really, really cold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a lamb you put in the fridge. A lamb or a pork roast in the fridge. You take it out, it's cold. You know what I mean?
I can
And
understand.
he he looked good. He looked good. He looked peaceful. He looked really nice, actually. He looked really nice. I'm actually very happy I saw him. I thought it would be a lot worse. I was expecting. It was very nice. You know what? I could have actually slept there with him.
Actually, I cannot imagine. Uh, I mean, the man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, and I even more
Hey, it's
sorry.
not your fault, man. It's. I tell you honestly. But then, watch Nick reckons I'm trying to cash in on the funeral. What a cunt!
You
What a
know what?
cunt! What
This
a
is
fucking cunt!
look. I'm going to
That
say.
piece of shit won't even show his face
Look, I'm
on.
going to say like this. Look,
If I showed his face, I would be accused. It'd be blue murder. I'd the biggest cunt in
you
the
know
world.
what? You know what, Archie? I'm going to say something like this. For the stupid watch Nicola that don't understand shit about life. That I mean, the money that you made was peanuts. Was just for us to support and to help as much as we could. And you know what? Not even $1 million would $100 million wouldn't replace your son. Just
A
for him to
hundred,
understand, there is
a
no
hundred
money to replace
percent
somebody's son. What a
right.
stupid cunt!
He's a fucking cunt.
There is
We got
no money to replace.
Billie Jean,
Unbelievable.
PhD, member for 6 months, AC3, stream it. If Watch Nick's docs uses content, strike them. Look, I don't think I'll stream it. You know what? I'll stream
No, no,
nothing.
you should stream it. No, no, no. You know what? No, you
Mm.
should stream it. I will support you. We also will support you. And you know
Mobster,
what? Let
$2. Stream the service. It's your son.
stream it.
Fuck them.
Yeah, exactly. Stream it, and you know what? Let me
Yeah. Yeah.
and the good people deal with that cunt. We're going to teach him a lesson. Let us deal with
Showcase
him.
watches, £10. A lot of people watching these shows hate your guts. Always remember that there are plenty of us who genuinely care for you. Ignore the hate and embrace the love at a time like this, or you'll crack up. We got Neo. $20. Hello, humanity. Pontiff, my real life church streams every funeral. Yes, my real life church streams every funeral and wedding in addition to services. Brother Paul, that's exactly it. It's not like the funeral home is doing the streaming. I mean, I'm just sharing it with
Archie, you don't
people.
deserve. You don't have to give no explanation of what you're doing. This is something that you're doing to. You're right. It is important for you to do this, not to have a nervous breakdown, and we support you 100%. And if he can say whatever he fucking want to say, it doesn't matter.
He's a
It
cunt.
doesn't fucking matter.
He's a
Yeah,
cunt.
he's worse than a cunt. He's worse than a cunt. He's worse than a cunt.
We've got wistful thinking, $2. No need to justify your choices to cunt like that. We got GB, $5. Fike, watch Nick. We all support you, Paul. Please hang in there. You have a lot of people that support you. I tell you what I'm going to do, Marcelo. Help me out, Marcelo. I tell you what I'm going to do. So I am going to work. I'm going to work
Right.
every day until the funeral. Then the funeral is on Monday the 10th. That's my time. That's your Sunday, American Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm flying out at midnight on the 10th, okay?
But by the way, I'm sorry to ask this, because my time in Japan is very similar to yours, 1 hour different.
Yes.
What day is actually the funeral, according to our
Monday
time?
the 10th. Monday. That's next week. Monday the 10th.
It's Monday morning, kind of.
Yes,
Okay, I
Monday morning.
understand.
Yeah,
I
it's
understand.
9:30 your time.
Yeah,
The
yeah, I
funeral.
understand.
Yeah. Now what I'm going to do is, I don't know whether I got people who could run my show or not, but I got to go to that funeral, of course. I want to say this. I was going to run the show for an hour and then I can go to the funeral. I want to say this. If someone wants to cover the show, run it, they can. I don't know whether I should stream. I tell you what, let's just do a quick poll. I'm going to run a poll.
But by the way, Archie, I don't want to
Should
be an
I
asshole.
stream
Listen,
my
uh,
son's
Archie,
funeral?
I don't want to be an asshole, but actually, that Monday morning I am actually on the plane.
No, that's okay. No, Marcelo, that's
I'm
okay,
sorry.
man. No. You don't need to say sorry, man. That's okay. I'm going to ask the question: should I stream my son's funeral? Because I don't want it to be disrespectful. Do you understand? I don't want it. That little guy, he actually did a few shows. I don't know if you know that. He did a few shows. I love the fucker. I tried to get him involved in it, but he just didn't want to do it.
Archie, I feel so I really so much want to
No.
apologize for
Marcelo.
the disgusting dogs and Nick ridiculously stupidity of even
Look,
talking like this.
it's okay, Marcelo. I tell you, let me say this. I come on here, it keeps me sane and normal. Otherwise, I would be crying. I try and look after other people. I can't break down. I've got 2 young kids. Their mum is coming back Wednesday morning. So it's
3
Monday
kids,
morning
actually.
here. She's actually in Japan. She's coming back Wednesday morning. Okay? Is your restaurant open? What part of Tokyo are you in? Actually, just put it in the private comments. I might tell my wife to have a meal there.
No, of course. The thing is that now we are actually closed. Just
Oh, okay,
because
no
of
worries.
mommy.
That's okay. Oh, yeah, that's right,
Because
because
of mommy
mummy's
back.
not well. Sorry, it's okay.
Yeah.
Look, what I was going to tell you is, if I didn't have the streams, I got to be strong. I got 2 younger kids. My wife is coming home on Wednesday. I'm picking her up from the airport on Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
And let me say this to you. I got to be strong. I got to make meals. I got to make sure they're okay. They're actually very upset. They didn't spend a lot of time with their half brother, but it's still, they are very upset. Okay?
Yeah.
They are very upset. Okay? What do you think? And the thing is, I gotta be strong. I gotta try and help and make sure there's no point me. I tell you this now. I'm gonna stream up until the service on Monday, right? I don't know whether I should stream it or not. We'll talk about that later. But once I get to Hong Kong, I'm gonna take 2 days off. I'm not gonna stream. I'm gonna take 2 days off.
We're going to take care of you. We're going to handle
then
the stream for you.
I'm
Okay?
going to go to London and then I'll start stream. I need to take a couple of days off because
Yeah.
I need to. I'll be honest with you, Marcelo.
I know.
It
I
is
know,
so
Archie, I know.
bad. It is so bad. I don't think I can speak at the funeral. I'll be honest with you because it's so. I am so upset. I don't think I can speak at the funeral because I am so upset. You know, what is it? It's like suffocating.
I know. I know.
And I'll give you an example. Me and Dave, we were in Dubai. We went to a BMW dealer, right? And they had an electric 7 Series was there.
Yeah.
And me and Dave jumped into the car. We sat in the back seats. We closed the doors. And then when we tried to get out, we couldn't get out of the car. We were trapped inside the car and the windows were closed.
Okay. Shit.
That's how it feels. Okay? Like being
Wow.
suffocated. That's how it feels.
Yeah.
And we've got Curly coming on. Hello, Boo. How are you? His microphone's warming up. Hello, Bo. Boo.
Hey, Boo. How you doing?
Hey, Curly.
Not so good, Curly.
Well, what's going on?
People are saying to me, I'm trying to cash in on the funeral, streaming the funeral. You know, the only reason I was streaming the funeral is because I thought these people are my friends and I wanted to give something back to them.
These people, Archie. These people.
No, Archie. They are your
Marcelo,
friends.
Marcelo, why don't you take a little break? Take a little break.
Okay.
A second.
Okay.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, sir.
Archie?
Yes,
is there
sir.
anything that you don't share on these streams? Hang on a second. Narc is here.
Narc is here. Look.
You wanna address what's going on, because it started with this Roden 100 channel. Not that people think that you're promoting it by playing the clip, but I think you should play the clip, and I think everybody should see what this. Somebody takes a clip out of context. I mean, you were literally answering Mark Goldberg's questions about stream. Why wouldn't you stream your son's funeral? Can I ask you, why wouldn't you? You share everything else. Why wouldn't you?
Sure.
Nobody plays the clip where you said,
Archie, the problem you have, and I told you a couple of days ago. First of all, my heart goes out to you. I said to you, it's all about optics. And I had people reach out to me. Like I said, this is not what I'm not saying I agree with it. This is what they said to me. He goes, I'm gonna stream it and Tan's gonna be there for the super chats. And people said, what the fuck? You could say, I'm gonna stream it, I don't want any super chats.
I never said that. When did I say that?
You did. I got the clip. You said it.
I can't remember.
But the super chat
Okay.
is a little
Marcelo,
bit just
no. See, this is what I mean. You didn't say the way Narc just fucking framed it. That's not what he said.
He said.
He didn't. No, he didn't. I just heard you. I'll play the clip right now. You're wrong. He was answering. He was answering Mark Goldberg's questions. Okay. He didn't make a statement.
Goldberg wasn't on.
What are you talking about? Goldberg was on. That's what I mean. You don't get your shit fucking straight, do you?
Curly.
I'll play the clip right now. No, I'm going to play the clip right now.
1 sec. Archie, you do what you want, right? I handled my father's death differently. I did. People said, how come you're not mourning? I go, I'm mourning my own fucking way. He's dead. He's ready to go. He's 91. What the fuck? Right? I got criticized. I handled it differently. But I'm telling you, right? When you said, I'm happy to stream it. I'm happy to get you streaming it. But you said, Tan will be at the studio looking after Super Chats.
I don't recall it being said exactly like that. That's for sure.
You didn't say like that.
Yes, you did.
You were answering questions from Mark Goldberg. Mark Goldberg started it by saying, well, you don't want the funeral home to get all the likes and clicks and views. Okay, that was his statement. And then what you look at, I'll play the clip. See, this is the thing. You know, you're a cottage industry for a bunch of fucking parasites that want to frame things and put your content into the way they want to put it. Fine, let them do it. But if you bury your head and you don't address it properly, you're letting them get away with it. That's all I'm saying, Archie.
I'm doing that now. I'm trying.
See, nobody plays it. Nobody plays the clip before you said that. Nobody plays the clip where you said, you know what? At these times, I'm more comfortable coming on the stream and talking to you guys. The punters.
Oh, no, they forget that, Curly.
That's what I'm saying.
Archie,
that doesn't suit their narrative. That doesn't suit their narrative. You know, let me tell you something.
And then you got dickheads that come on your fucking panel. You got dickheads that come on your panel and provide them the content that they want. Because they repeat the fucking shit that's on these clips.
I came on the day after my son had died. You know why I came onto the stream and told everybody?
Because we're your fucking virtual friends. We're your support group.
Fucking cunt. I don't want that fucking cunt. Watch Nick or Docs being the cunts who released the news to the community. I wanted to do it myself.
Archie, they're meaningless. Archie,
I wanted to control the narrative because they're a bunch of cunts.
Archie, why are you focusing on that? Why are you focusing on that?
Curly, you heard it. No, listen. Let me say something. Let me say
something.
Have you seen the last couple of days the stuff that Doc's Report's putting out and the narrative he's putting out, and the titles of fucking Watch Nicholas's show that he fucking that he took off the air? Have you seen that, Narc?
I haven't seen it.
That's what I'm saying.
I've heard what Doc's.
Tim Wright was reached out to.
Tim Wright. I've been told what Doc said.
Calm down, Narc. We don't have to.
I'm telling you. No, what's that? You asked me.
Narc, but I'm saying.
What did Tim Wright? I'd like to hear this, Curly. What did he say?
Many people, more than a few people, have reached out to fucking to Tim Wright, who's obviously been absent. And I know you're probably upset because these three people we're talking about have been absent, and two of them are running fucking narratives. Okay.
Yeah,
but look at Archie. Like I said to you, you're the one that you're a cottage industry for other channels. Okay, they can frame the content all they want, but if you got somebody that at least pays attention even a little bit, okay, you got this Rodin 100 channel. Let them fucking play the clips that they want. They played clips of Narc, me, Angelic. They played clips of a lot of people.
Curly, the point is, Curly, look, Archie processes it his own way. He's not normal. That's why you watch it. But I'm just telling you, it's all about optics. Sometimes take some time off. But
Narc, listen, let me ask you something. He shares everything 7 days a week with us. Why is this? Why would this be?
Because people have said to me, he showed more mourning when you lost his fucking watches.
Yeah, guys.
Let me ask you something.
There are people close to Archie who said it to me. I'm not.
Hold on a second, Narc. Archie, how long have you been dealing with the? Now, listen, I'm not going to repeat anything because I don't talk to you privately. I'm going to speak what you've said publicly. Okay, you've gone to their to their place of dwelling. You've expressed how disgusted you were. They don't even have utensils in the place. You spent the whole day cleaning their place up, doing their laundry, bringing them food. Okay, how long have you been struggling with this? This didn't happen overnight. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about a parent's fucking struggle with not a child that still lives in his home, okay? It's a grown man that lives outside of the home. No father is not going to fucking bring them food, send them money, help them in some way that they can, because that's what a father's duty is. How long have you been doing this, Archie? How long have you been struggling with not only one son's drug addiction that doesn't live under your roof, but two? Let's talk about it. Let's air it out. Let's see how weird this is for Archie to fucking share this part of his life, you know, that and all parts of his life that he shared with us. How long have you been dealing with this, Archie? As long as I've been around, which is a couple of years, you've been talking about it, no?
Let me show you this, Curly. Let me show you this, Curly. Here we go. I found this, okay?
Yes.
It was a piece of paper. This was when Anthony turned 18, just after he was 18. Look at the
This
date
is
on
10
it.
years
Here's
ago.
the date.
Wow.
I know, I saw it the other night.
Okay.
This is 10 years,
I
guys.
gave him, trying to give him advice. Okay.
All right, let's
Okay.
talk for real. Archie, let's talk for real, okay? Because this is your punters, this is your audience.
I wanted him to
Do
join
you
the
have a
Navy.
semblance? Let me ask you something, Archie.
Yeah.
You've been suffering with this, and only a father fucking knows the true suffering, the daily suffering, the mind, the grinding of the mind that you got to go through, okay? Let me ask you something. Are you in the least bit relieved when you went to the morgue and say, my son, I tried to warn you. I tried to fucking help you, but this was your decision to do, to continue this fucking darkness you were in. Are you in the
There's no
least bit
relief.
relieved? Are you
There's no
relieved?
relief. There's
Okay.
no relief.
You got no relief at all that this happened,
There is-
and at least you
there
got
is-
one son. One son that you could maybe help a little more now that this is that this
there's
saga
no
is
relief.
done.
You know what? Even though I was right, what fucking difference does that make? I was right. Don't do this. I was right. All these points. I told him 10 years ago. I
Kids
told
don't
him.
listen. Arch, look, do what you want.
Right? This is what I said to him. Let me show you this must do. Must do. Look at this. Must do. Limit drug and booze. Drop bad friends. Develop interest, skills, or hobby. Be polite to Elena Gerard. So that's my ex-wife and her his stepdad, because he was being very rude to them.
Kids
This
don't
is
listen,
10
Arch.
years
Kids
ago.
don't listen. Kids don't listen. My little
Look
one
at
doesn't
this.
listen. You don't listen.
And you know something? There's 2 copies. You know why there's 2 copies? I wanted a photocopy to keep for myself. That's the original I gave to him. He wouldn't take it. I read it to him. He wouldn't take it. That's why the original and the copy, I have both.
Archie, look, I gotta go. Archie, Archie, can I just say something, right? Stream it and show the fuckers out there. I don't want any super chats.
You know what? They don't want me to stream it. I won't
No.
stream it. I don't
No,
know
no,
what's
no,
poor taste. I'm
No.
trying to share this because I thought you guys were my friends.
Archie, listen to me.
We are your
What the-
friends, and we want you to stream. I mean, this that you have like 3
I will
cans
stream
that
it.
don't
All right,
have
Marcelo.
kids.
Hang
Shut
on,
that
Marcelo.
bird up. Shut that bird up. Archie, stream it and say, I don't want any super chats. I want to see this funeral. Just say no super chats. That's in bad taste. If they'll Google you, they can Google you. No super chats.
Okay, let me
You know-
ask you, Narc. Can I ask you something? Okay, if it's a virtual funeral and people want to send flowers or people
It's all
wanna
about
send gifts,
optics,
why?
Curly. It's all about optics.
What does it
To
matter?
me, it's tacky. To me, it's tacky. I want to see the funeral. I really do. I don't want super chats. If they want people want Google, PayPal, do it privately. You don't want fucking super chats on the fucking screen reading it. No, I don't want none of that, Curly. None of that.
Well, no,
PayPal.
no. When Archie and Bear did the announcement video, the super chats came. Nobody read them. We read them afterwards. What is wrong with that?
Yeah.
I don't.
What
I
is
find
wrong?
it- me
When you
personally,
go to a funeral,
it's in bad taste.
Okay,
It's
hang
in
on,
bad
hang
taste.
on, hang on, hang on. Yeah, but we're thinking about it in a traditional way. Let me ask you something. You're dealing with a guy who's been streaming 7 days a week. Okay. When you go to a funeral, you go to a wake. Don't they have an envelope podium where you fucking put your grievance wishes to the family?
It's
And you-
tacky. This. I get what you're saying, Curly.
Well,
right?
I'm just saying. Well, what I'm
All
saying
right,
to
Curly.
you.
Oh, you talk properly. Let me talk properly, right?
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
talk
just-
properly
I'm
from
just
a
saying,
from a
Narc.
person.
No,
Right.
no, Narc.
Let me listen. Let me
Hold on,
say
Narc,
my
Narc,
point.
we're not going to get anywhere. We're not going to. What I'm trying to say to you, if you take a traditional funeral. You're going to go to a funeral. You're going to take your family to a funeral. You're going to go visit either a friend or a loved one who's had a loss. When you go there, do you not fill out a card? Do you not put a donation in the card?
I tell you what, you know what? How's this? Curly, you can hold me accountable because you fucking hold me accountable.
Don't even try to put me in any kind of position like that. I'm here as a because you
We're here as a friend, Archie. We're here as a friend.
You don't on that day, if I did stream it, 100% of the money I take off the Google 30% because I lose the 30% to Google.
Let Narc say his piece before you make a statement.
I will donate. Let me tell you, listen to me.
Hang on.
I will donate. I tell you the charity. There's actually a charity.
Just stop with the knee-jerk fucking reactions and the shit. Let Narc say his piece.
Look, okay. From a personal point of view, I get why you're streaming. Your whole life is out there. I get it, right? And when I went on the morning show and I said to you, became about the optics, right? I'm looking after your interests. I don't want people to use this against you, Arch.
I made a mistake with the optics, okay? But I'm telling you now.
That's all I said. I'm not. Arch, just listen. I was caring for you, right? That's why I said it. I don't disagree with the streaming. It's how it's handled, and perception and optics is everything. Okay. Because you've been guilty in the past of being, the accusations against you. So let's get rid of that. You can say, all right, I'm going to stream it. No super chats. I'm doing it for you guys.
I would rather give the money to a fucking charity and do something with it.
Listen to me, Arch. Listen to me. Now, people, I want to donate.
Archie, calm down.
Now, people, listen to me.
Why? If someone wants to donate, I will give all proceeds that day to a certain charity. I don't know what fuck.
Listen,
got a few in mind.
Archie, you're a cottage
I got to
industry.
do what I want to do now.
All right, hang on a second. Hang on, Archie.
You're still in shock,
Narc's got a point because listen, you're a cottage industry for people who make content out of you. Look at I'll give you a little example. Look at Diego and his charity. He was 100% transparent in live time. Okay, he would show how the super chats were listed, where it was going, how he backfilled the Google thing. Even then, the minute that you do something like that, you're gonna create content for the haters. They're haters. They're haters for a reason.
Exactly.
So if you're gonna do that, then you know what? Here's your choices. Okay, in my eyes, and I think I'm understanding what Narc says. Either you demonetize the stream and don't take super chats, and if you do, just take them as a gesture of your audience contributing to a virtual funeral, no different than as if I was taking my family to a funeral of a friend or loved one, okay? We go, we sign a fucking funeral card, and we put a donation in to go towards the arrangements.
Curtis,
that's it.
That's right. And one second.
I have a question to you, actually. Wait a second, guys.
Marcelo, please, Marcelo, just the reason that probably Narc got a message to jump on, and I did too, was because of you. Just hang on a second.
Look,
let people speak.
Arch, Curly's right. What I would do, this is what I would do, just me. I would, knowing what you're like, I would stream it, no super chats. You have your PayPal there, and people could donate privately. So it's not a circus.
There you go.
That's what I want. That's my suggestion. It's all about optics here. And there's no one's going to get, no one's going to have their name on the screen, right? It's all done from the heart. No narcissistic supply, right? That's the best way to handle it. You can do what you want with the money. Funerals are expensive. You can help your other son. It's your money. I don't care. But it's all about optics.
You have a huge audience. Listen, you have a huge audience of generous people that want to express their condolences. They did on the original announcement stream. Okay, you do the funeral. You got one of two choices. You know what? You're a cottage industry no matter what. The haters are gonna make content out of you, no matter what. Okay, so you either just do what you originally were gonna do, let people express it the way they want. You're not gonna read the super chats during the funeral. If you want to do that, do that. If you want to take it into a more intimate, private deal, you stream it and let people contribute via PayPal. Either way, you're 100% in control. As far as the optics go, Archie, no matter what, the haters that are out there trying to make
But you
content on
minimize it, Curly. You minimize it.
it
Well,
doesn't
why
matter.
minimize?
It doesn't matter to
These
his
free
audience.
guys. These free cunts that actually don't have kids.
You don't have kids, Marcelo. Shut the fuck up. You don't have kids.
Yeah, but I am a human being that don't
No, you're an opportunist,
understand the
Marcelo.
remote. You have three cunts that don't have that don't understand what is losing a kid, and they actually seeing Archie as capital making money on it. This is the most disgusting thing I ever heard in my life.
Marcelo, exactly. See, you just said it right there. Don't use this as your own way of getting back in a vendetta that you have. Archie, it's really easy. People have always used content to paint you in a bad picture. It doesn't work.
Super chats here. We got Frank the Tank, $10. Let me catch up. Frank the Tank, $10. We are here for you, Arch. Everyone deals with grief differently. Do whatever your heart tells you. Genuine supporters will understand. We got Justin Goodfun. He sent us a broken heart, heartbroken, $20. Thank you very much, Justin. Showcase watchers. My recommendation, if you are in doubt, get people who wish to attend the service to message you, then send them the link. I would like to attend digitally because I am your friend. Others feel, oh, yes. I would like to attend digitally because I am your friend. Actually, you know what? I think that's the best way. He's actually said it.
And by the way, people want to super chat because they want to buy maybe a drink, maybe they want to buy something for the people that are there, maybe they want to support in a way. Money is not, think about what the super chats are. Money are to support and to help a little bit. Why you guys are so much against the super chat? How dare you guys?
I didn't create anything.
Yeah, you
how dare you guys to say this?
Look at the swag on him. He's number 2 now.
No, how dare you guys? The money is to support and to help.
Marcelo, what are you even
talking
about?
Number 2.
What are you
It's to help and support. I mean, the whole, the whole thing with funeral, the whole thing with people go there and being there. It's a lot of money. Also,
look, here
it's
it
not
is.
a joke.
All right, here it is. Here it is, really easy. Okay, here it is, really easy, really easy. Here's your cottage industry. Okay. Here's your cottage industry. You tell me, Archie, are you going to worry about this shit? You going to worry about this guy and what he does? You go to his community channel. This is what he is. He's a cottage industry. Okay? You going to worry about this guy? This is what he does. This is his life. Do you understand that the hatred of you is this man's life? That's what he does.
Look, there's no advertising, Curly, right? Archie,
no, I don't believe in that.
No, I appreciate it. No, I haven't seen this. Curly, bring it back up. Put the screen back on now.
Hang on. Take it easy.
Do you understand what James is saying?
This advertising.
Do you understand what James is saying, Arch? He's saying, don't stream it. Send the link to people who want it.
Who says
this? James.
Yeah, I understand what James is saying, okay? That's a good
I would love to see the stream, right? I would love to see it.
I don't have your email address. You very secretive, Narc.
No, I'm saying if you stream it publicly, I get it. Right? I get it, right? But if people want to donate, they can do it by PayPal.
Well, the thing I don't understand, Archie, see, you do these knee-jerk things without having you got a lot of communications that you could use. So when you talk about streaming it, are you going to, you're not going to be, are you going to be at the command of the stream? Are you going to have somebody in studio?
He's going to have 10. He said he's going to have 10.
Okay, so Tan is going to narrate what's going on. Now, do you want to have? Tan will be able to drop the link for anybody who wants to come on and express their condolences at the time. No different than any other stream where you're.
Actually, I don't think Tan is available.
Well, when is it?
It's Monday. It's a week from today. Exactly a week.
What's the date, Archie?
It'd be your Sunday in America.
No, date. What is it?
In Australia, it's the 10th of June.
Okay, is it at this time?
Yes.
All right.
Actually, in an hour's time.
There won't be a problem. Just count on somebody will be able to be in the studio. If we're in the studio, obviously we'll have a StreamYard link because you're gonna simulcast it to your StreamYard, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So that's anybody that wants to join the panel
I
that
got a
day, we
super
could
chat
join the
from
panel.
David. David, $8. He says, I don't think your son would want his funeral streamed to the internet. It's not all about you and your viewers, Arch. Should be for family and friends only. Ooh.
Well, his
See,
son
everyone-
was coming on the morning show.
Again, another person there with this.
No,
Actually,
see-
you know what? What would my son? Actually, I know that's a bit nasty.
No, it's not nasty. That's his opinion. Look.
Yeah, but see, Arch, everyone in the
He's
chat
having a
is old
go at
enough
me.
to-
He's having a go
No.
at me, Mark.
No, look, everyone deals with it differently. So what they're doing is they're going, fuck, how would I handle it? You're different to everyone. You're wired differently, Arch. I get that, right? You're not normal. So I'm not criticizing you streaming it. I'm just saying how it's been handled. So if we handle it properly, you can stream it. If people want to watch it, they can watch it. But I know this is helping you, but if you're not streaming, you'll mind fuck yourself. You have to be streaming. People say take a week off. What are you gonna do with a week off?
You always. One thing that I've kind of noticed is your first instinct is usually what you roll back to, and it's probably the one you should always go with. And your first instinct was very easy. You expressed that sometimes it's easier for you to talk to your audience, to talk to your screen, to talk to your punters, than it is to deal with your real world, family and friends. And a lot of these people here are your real world friends. They have been your real world friends. So why not, Archie? Listen, we live in a different day today. I mean, my church that we go to streams their everybody streams their services. That's how you
Look. When my father died, the Greeks have a party afterwards, right? And I fucking hated it. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I want to handle it my own way. I left halfway through it. You know where I went? I went to the gym. And my ex-wife goes, "Why'd you? I know you where you went. You went to the gym." I go, "So fucking what?" That's how I deal with it my own fucking way. Does that mean I love my father any less?
Let me tell you guys something.
Yeah, Arch, you deal with it your way, right? All we're trying to do is help you with the optics. That's all. That's all.
Guys, Archie knowing that there is a stream going during the service,
Here we go.
going to make him take this easier. This is what you guys don't understand. He need this for him. That's why he's here with us. That's why he's here. If not, he's going to lose his mind. He need this also in the service. This is what you guys don't understand.
Did I just say that, Marcelo? Did I just say that? Shut your fucking bird up. Stick it in the microwave for a minute.
Marcelo, is there any fucking way that maybe you could fucking put that bird somewhere?
1 minute in the microwave. 1 minute in the microwave.
You know how annoying it is? I mean, why do people even... No, what do you mean don't? How about I just drop you off the panel?
That bird
you're telling me you can't fucking get that bird and put him somewhere else so we don't have to listen to it?
I
like the bird. I like the bird. The bird's soothing. Okay?
No, it's not soothing. It's chirping. It's a middly. That's not soothing. Muzzle that bird, Marcella. Put in the microwave for a minute.
I actually like the bird. I like the bird.
Okay, guys, calm down. But
I like
basically,
the bird. I like the bird. I like the bird. You know that? I gotta tell you, you know what, man? Seriously, everybody takes things so serious. You know what? My boy's dead, okay? It's not going to make any difference, okay? Let's just calm down. I want to tell you this, guys. I appreciate, everyone gets so caught up in the small stuff, man. Don't sweat the small stuff. You know what I mean?
I don't know what that means.
Don't sweat.
You want to translate? Can you translate, Narc? Can you translate this?
Let me say something, right? You've had a lot of people come back. People who hated you in the past. They go, and they feel for you. You don't want to lose them by them saying, geez, doing what another fucking Andy Hunter, that money, this is what people have said to me in private. There's a fine line between...
You don't actually talk to anyone private, so this is your own whole opinion.
No.
Okay,
all right, speak to one of your...
Nobody has your number, Narc. I've been hunting your number for years. You don't give your number out. I don't even think you have a number.
No, I'll give you the last 3 digits, 306. You'll find it.
The optics is small stuff, Arch.
It's all about optics. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, but
That's what I said
optics.
to you a couple-
But narc optics to who? Who's going to use the optics? They're going to use no. You're going to use it or make it up, no
Why
matter
give
what.
people? Why give people any ammunition at all? This
Well,
could be.
you're trying to ask. You're trying to put a leash on Archie, which I don't think. Look, Archie, you say some things that people don't understand, and you got to understand that people on your panel sometimes don't want to be associated with that. But by now, it's either take it or leave it. And I mean, for me, I think your gut feeling. Nobody's ever going to play the statements that you make that explaining why you feel comfortable streaming your first of all, the funeral home offers that service, so it's not something that you're creating yourself. They offer that service.
For them to offer the service, that means there's demand for it, obviously.
Of course, narc. Of
Right.
course there is.
So it's for people who cannot attend. So in this virtual world, that's what we are. We can't attend. Right. I will just turn the super chat off, and people want to PayPal, they can find your PayPal link, and they do it anonymously. That's it.
That's not a bad option. Like I said, it's your.
I want to
it's the
see
way you want to do it.
Yeah. I would love to go to the funeral, but I'm not in the same state. I'm in Melbourne, right? But that's why they offer the service, Arch. Me personally, I like to see the service. If you don't want to watch it, you'd have to watch it.
All I'm saying, Archie, is this right here. If this is what people consider bad optics, it's fucking meaningless. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that at one time people seem addressing this guy as meaningless, but now all of a sudden it's a bit. Here it is, right here. This is your cottage. You are this guy's industry. That's how he makes himself.
Let's just read what he says there.
Archie.
I got Tan organizing that for the super chats.
Yeah. And that's a statement that you made. But like I said,
Chinese mistress. Where is this Chinese mistress? I haven't even seen this Chinese mistress. You know that? What makes me laugh is it's just.
Well, no, the clip is right here. Hey, Archie, the clip is right here. He's taking a clip from somebody's rogue channel, and he's replaying it. Like I said, you are content. You're a cottage industry.
Okay, I like the next one. At least that's a good photo of me. I look thinner there. Don't I look thinner and younger? At least they're using good photos.
The shadow kind of takes away the second chin.
Can I just reply to
Peter
Dirk's
will be
comment?
live streaming his son's funeral for super chats. Hey, thank you, Doc's report. What a fucking cunt.
Don't worry about him much. Don't worry about him.
Fucking cunt. And what's the Watch Nick clips like, Curly? Tell me what they're like.
I honestly don't. I don't listen. I don't watch or follow his community channel or any of that stuff. Obviously there was some buzz about the thumbnail that he had set up, and obviously he took it down and he didn't do the show. So I really don't know. I mean, if you think that he's not going to make negative content out of you, obviously you haven't been paying attention, because that's his whole stream. It's either making negative content out of you.
I just absolutely.
Archie, that's what he does. He's either making negative content out of you, Marcelo, me, or anybody that contributes to your stream.
You worked with him, Curly. You worked with him for a while. How did you find him?
I found him funny. And the great thing about Nicholas is, look, I worked with a team. I worked with him.
Did you find he's got some psychopathic traits?
I don't talk about that shit, Archie. I don't. I don't need to talk about it. When I talk to
did he show you the finger collection that he carries around everywhere with him? He showed
Archie,
me in New
when
York?
I spoke to him privately, it was either about food, his dog, or show content. I dealt with Mookie more than I did with Watch Nicholas. What Watch Nicholas did for me is that he paid attention to the chat and he responded to the chat.
Can I just reply to Dirk Diggler? Dirk says it was meant for family and close friends. You guys use the word friends loosely. I disagree. Dirk, you're on these streams all the time.
Jefferson Exotic, $5. Archie, use these coming days to relax and begin the healing. No need to decide here and now how to proceed, and ignore miserable, low-energy people.
He didn't.
I mean, here you go, Archie. Here you go. I mean, is this? We're worried about optics on a channel that has 50 subscribers. Here you go. I mean, and this, believe it or not, this is somebody that that makes this channel. This is somebody that has a slight or a vendetta against you, but he's too pussy to fucking do it in real life or do a stream about it. So they create
Why
a
does
channel.
he have a vendetta against me? Who is
Well,
this?
I mean, look at the content that he has.
Who is it? Tell us who it is.
I
then.
have no idea. I don't know, and I don't care. I could care less. He's got 49 subscribers.
It's 10. It's 10. Creating circular drama, Arch. It's 10.
It's not 10.
It's 10. Circular drama.
But this channel started with the comment that you made the mental jock, and it continues. I mean, it's either it's either narc or
Why do you say
angelic.
it's 10? I don't want to know that. Why is it 10?
I'm not saying it. I don't know what the fuck I don't know what narc's talking about. But here you go. Here's the clip.
I've been asked not to attend the watch event.
These are the clips that he puts.
Why were you?
Yeah, I heard that.
Super chat. Why
See,
were you?
it's all about. But you know what the funny thing is? The funny thing is this funeral clip is not here. The one where Doc's had
Here
it
we
on
go.
his
We
channel.
got JL $8. Archie, use the money to take the eldest son somewhere for a break and help him grieve.
You see, the money is to help, not to what a fucking cunt. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to say.
Anyways,
I'm sorry.
I don't think you have to be worried about optics for a couple of hater channels. And I have no idea. Tim Wright hasn't said anything publicly on his live stream, or else we would have had a
He's not
clip of it.
capable. He doesn't comprehend what's
Right.
happened.
Right.
It's not capable. Tim's not
I
capable.
know a lot of decent people reached out to him and said, "Look, you could think whatever you want about Archie, but something like this, if something would have happened to you, him and the people from his channel would have expressed their
Look,
condolences
he's
to
got
you."
no kids. He's got no kids. If you haven't got kids, right? See, I
Tim's
can't
never
even.
made a comment about my son's passing, has he?
No, not on his stream. No, he has not. He just ignored it like it didn't happen. But privately, people reached out to him, and I mean, what is there to say? I mean, Tim has a deep-rooted resentment towards you, and he's not the only one.
He's just a cunt. He's just an absolute fucking cunt. I gave him
Maybe he's an immature juvenile, Archie, that doesn't know how to
Look.
cope with this kind of stuff.
Bring up George Vigage's comment, right? Discuss this with your ex-wife and son. Come to a mutual decision and move forward. It will bring your peace.
Big Tony, $2. Arch, play the BMW video. Can't wait for the ACA story. Thank you. Thank you, Big Tony. We got I'll come back to that. Showcase watches, £2. Private message you on WhatsApp, Arch. Thank you. I'm having a look. Oh, yes. Actually, you know what? I tell you something. James is actually sent me a very good piece of advice. I'm going to follow James' advice, okay?
There you go.
If anyone wants a link, please email me at ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. And I will gladly give. It's got a link and a pin because you need the pin to go into the link. So
why not pin the link? Why not pin the link? No. Archie, one sec. Why not pin the link? Can you get the link beforehand?
I've got the link now.
Yeah, pin the link. Pin one. There's no emailing it.
My way. If they want it, email me, and I'll.
No. Archie, one sec.
I don't want to follow your advice, Narc. You don't control the narrative here. I do.
Well, hang on.
I'm telling you what I want. I don't want what's coming out of your mouth.
Archie,
but explain my way.
Explain what you mean by that. Explain what you mean by the link.
You contact me. I will give you. I'm not fucking doing this because Narc said this. Get fucked.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. He might not understand what you're talking about because I don't.
He's saying to me, pin the link, and then you can simply give them the pin. No, it's just as easy.
No. I'm going to jump off, Arch. But seriously, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. I'm saying,
hold on. Narc, hold on. Are you talking about Archie? Are you talking about that this is going to be a members or private stream on your StreamYard so you could?
The funeral home already has the link.
Okay.
They've got a URL for the link. Narc is saying pin that and then they can just get the pin
Okay,
off
so what
you.
you're saying is
I don't want to
people
do that. I
hold
don't
on,
want trolls to try and hack in if I don't
what I'm
give it.
saying,
I don't wanna do that.
Archie, hang on, Archie. What I'm saying is, so you're not gonna stream it on StreamYard. You're gonna let whoever wants to see it, they could contact you and they could view it directly from the funeral home.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, so
Correct.
there's going to be no stream on your channel for the funeral. It's going to be private. So it's private.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. That's perfect. Good. That's great advice. Look, see, that's what's good about asking people in the chat. James got it perfect. If people want to see it, then it's basically going to be private. It's not going to be a public an ArchieLuxury
Look, that's a
channel
solution.
production.
That's
There
a
you go.
solution. That's a solution. But if what is wrong with say here's the link. If you want to watch it, you can watch it. Why do you have to go through the hassle of actually emailing you? Then getting auto reply, send my email.
I don't want to give it to Watch Nick. That cunt.
Yeah, because you don't want to make it because then you're making it public, Narc. You're making it public.
So you've done a 180 now. So you've decided you don't want to stream it. For
It's
now.
going to be a private. It's going to be a private stream instead of being an Archie stream.
Right.
That's
It's
a good.
not-
Actually, that's good. That's a good solution. And then the people that they could, if whoever wants to view it, they request it from you, Archie. You give them the link, you give them the pin, and then if they want to make a private PayPal donation towards the arrangements, see, this is what's good about airing this shit out and talking it out.
Archie, I'm going to jump off because I don't appreciate you saying I'm trying to control him now. I'm trying to help you here.
I don't think he knew.
Knock. Get
Give me
the
an apology.
sand out of your vagina. Give
me an apology. Hey, sorry,
not.
no, apologize.
I think it was a miscommunication.
Get fucked. Get
I
fucked.
accept it. I accept
That's
it.
a good apology. I mean, that's
Accept it.
sincere. I think that's genuine.
So I gather tomorrow you'll be streaming it publicly and asking for super chats. That's the way it usually goes. You're flip flopper, Archie. You're a flip flopper and a dilly dallier.
No, we've decided. That's it.
Who's a bigger flip flopper, JB or Arch?
Fuck me,
That's a
dead,
tough one.
guys.
That's a tough one.
Jesus Christ.
We
That's a
got
tough
Mark, 2, Brett, $3. Stream the service as members. No, I think, to be honest with you, too much abuse. I only made this offer because I love you guys. You guys are closer to me than my own family. And I got cunts out there saying horrible things. No, okay, we've lost it then. That's it. No, it's not available now.
You know what's funny, Narc? You know that that the clip with Mark Goldberg is not on Roden 100.
Sorry.
The clip where Archie said, Tan's going to be, where Mark Goldberg is asking him questions. He says, no, we're going to do the stream, and Tan's going to be in the studio taking care of the super chats. You know that clip was on Doc's Report's Twitter page. I don't see it there now. I don't have it. But that clip is not on Roden 100. Why wouldn't that clip be on Roden 100?
I don't know. I don't know.
Looks pretty bad. Seems pretty bad, but it's not on there. Now the Chinese hooker one was on there. The Chinese pussy or mistress or whatever. That is on there.
See, Archie, you know the problem is a lot of people, like I said, they compare what you do to what they do themselves, and a lot of times it makes them feel uncomfortable. I'm a degenerate. I don't give a fuck, right? I know what you're like. I know you're wired differently, so I accept you. But it's how
a lot of people don't get that. The old Ozzy Bogans.
Yeah, and some people say, "How can you do that?" Okay, I know why Archie's doing it, right? But some people say this is wrong. But that's why they watch you, Arch. We don't watch you because you're normal. Because you're wired the same as us.
Thank you.
You're like the gorilla in a cage throwing shit at us. That's what we want.
I thought that was me. Now you changed the same clip, different person?
It's changing the narrative. Look at that, hey?
Well,
No, we love you saying shit.
Same clip, different person.
We love rattling the cage. All I want to know,
Archie.
I said this on the morning show. 1 sec. I want to know what's going to happen to Lux's wife while he's in London. Who's going to take her out of a cage? Has she got her own keys? Is she going to be free range? What the fuck? What's going to happen to Lux's wife?
Archie, this is your kid funeral, and this is your own decision. Nobody should tell you what to do. Definitely not watch Nick and the Doc's report.
And especially not you, Marcelo. Where the fuck is the bird? I want to hear the bird chirping.
And we will support you, whatever your decision will be, Archie.
I think this is the best decision there. That's it. Done.
Until
And you know
tomorrow.
what?
Until tomorrow.
I am flying to Hong Kong on Monday night after the funeral. I think I need a break for a couple of days. That'll be very good. Okay?
I think that'll be good. I think the trip will be great for you.
Yeah. I'm looking forward
It's going to hit
it.
you. It's going to hit you, Arch. Once you're left with your own thoughts, that's the scary part. But I think you need some time. But you'll be in London soon, in the house, in the bro house. That's going to be hilarious. You and Lux. In the same fucking room. I'm looking forward to people using the toilet after you've been in. You and Lux being in there. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Lux, 3 o'clock in the morning with the infrared camera, getting busted, skimming everyone's credit cards.
Sounds
That's what I'm
good,
looking forward to.
man.
He doesn't know what I'm talking about. That's an auto reply. Sounds good.
I got to tell you, it's hard, Narc. You know what? I got to tell you, it's a tricky thing. You know, I tried to give you guys love. I tried to share love with you,
All right,
and
Hank,
it gets thrown in my face. You
Archie,
know, that's what really hurts. What really hurts, they automatically assume I'm trying to capitalize on super chats. That's what
Archie,
hang
we
on,
don't assume. You have
Archie,
three
let's
cunts that think that. Forget about them.
Can we do since Narc is on here and he's not leaving yet? Can we do a little exercise on optics? Okay. So he's here. Let's play the controversial clip. Okay. So here it is. This is obviously you and our dear friend Mark, and here's the clip that we're talking about. Now, like I said, people don't follow the whole conversation. What it does is he takes a little snippet out of here, like anybody that's a hater does. The fuck is this? Huh. I thought you didn't do panels. Hello, welcome, Doc's Report.
His funeral's going to be 10th of June.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Archie, hang on a second. Hang on. Docs, something to say?
His funeral's going to be 10th of June. 10th of June at 10:30, Centenary Gardens. And what I'm going to be doing is, Marky, is broadcasting it live on my...
Yes, I was going to ask if you're going to live.
Yeah, I don't... Hey, I got it on the screen here, Docs. Are you not paying attention to Archie's show? I have it on the screen. I'm going to play it. Do you have something to say, or are you just going to sit here and play a clip?
Where's he gone?
He's right here. He's gone.
He jumped off.
Yeah.
I didn't boot him off.
No, that was me. No, he took himself off. Like I said, this is a man who's obsessed with hating you. Not only you. It's not only you. He hates everybody that surrounds you. You understand this? This guy's obsessed. He's always been obsessed. He's a sickening individual. But you are his whole life and relevance. Marcelo, please, let me finish. So what I did is I let Doc's Report on, just so everybody knows. He wasn't booted. I asked him to talk. He wasn't talking. What he was trying to do is play this clip that he took off of his Twitter page. But we have it. It's right here on the screen. Listen to the whole conversation. This is not Archie making a statement. This is
Your
Archie.
email's on the screen, Curly.
This is Archie making not making a statement. This is Archie answering questions. Thank you, Narc.
Went to the funeral director yesterday.
I'm so sorry.
I wasn't upsold to get gold-plated handles and, you know, the textured coffin or the extra comfy pillow for inside or the...
I'm not so sure comfort really, not too sure. I personally intend to be burned to a crisp and go with my dogs, but, that's just my plan.
Well, he's being cremated, but the way you get them to that place, they've got to be in a box that doesn't leak.
In an urn, like an urn. You don't need a proper pillow. You don't need a pillow.
Actually, I need to talk to Mike about urns, actually. But what I wanted to say to you is, Mark, they're expensive, by the way. Marky, what I wanted to tell you is I've gone. I don't want to make this a sad show. I just want to get the paperwork done. Let me just tell you what's happening. I have gone to the undertaker in the morning.
Yeah.
And my son he had a tattoo, 4074. That's like our zip code. We call it in Australia a postcode. So I decided to pick the undertaker whose business is in that area, just as a, because my son liked 4074. He had a tattoo, for fuck's sake, 4074 on his leg. So it's part of his tribe, his hood, his neighborhood. So we said, look, let's just go with the undertaker in that neighborhood. His funeral is going to be 10th of June at 10:30, Centenary Gardens. And what I'm going to be doing is, Marky, is broadcasting it live on my...
Yes, I was going to ask if you're going to live stream it.
Of course, why not? Well, I'm not actually, it's a service. I'm not holding the camera in that, but it is going to be...
Yes, but can it be simulcast on the ArchieLuxury live stream?
Yes.
Because, you don't want to send people to the funeral home website and let them get all the views.
No. We're going to be... I got Tan organizing that for the super chats at the time as well.
Of course you do.
Do you think...
Of course you do. Yeah, even he's mocking you.
That's a conversation, an A-B conversation.
Yeah, not a good look. In my opinion, not a good look.
Well, yeah, but consider the source. The only person that's using this is the sicko who just got catfished to jumping on your stream, okay? Because he salivates to be talked about.
Yeah, but other people have seen that and weren't too happy with it either.
Okay, well, I mean, what comes out of these conversations? What comes out of this? It's always a work in progress when you do live streams. So what's come out of it, Narc? What's the solution?
I just stick the way it was said. It was very glib, off the cuff. Then comparing it to the watch is stolen, and they're saying 2 and 2.
Okay, hang on, Narc. Now who was glib? Was it Archie or was it Mark that was sarcastic?
I thought the whole conversation, I felt a bit uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, did it sound like Archie was sarcastic? Did it sound like Archie was doing a money grab, or did it sound like Archie was just answering Mark Goldberg's questions? And maybe Mark was a little, you don't want the other people to get clicks. I mean, look, here's the optics, Archie. This is this is the optics that they're talking about. You want some more optics? And like I said, consider the source. Consider the source that this shit is coming from. Okay? Because you just saw one of them try to jump on your channel and make himself fucking relevant no matter what. Doesn't care. It shows about who is the real narcissist. Who is the real narcissist? Is it the guy that just tried to jump on your channel? So, this is another one that he loves to point out, right? Right from the morning show. Let's play it.
I got a Chinese fucking mistress. She fucks like crazy. Okay?
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
A fucking anything. I mean, seriously, you want to start criticizing the Chinese? Fuck you. I got a Chinese fucking mistress.
There you go. There's that one. Hang on a second.
Hey, that's just a comedy line. How is that proof?
That's funny.
How
that's
the
funny.
fuck is that proof?
There is. This is the
We don't. No.
industry of.
You don't fuck. You only lick pussy. You don't fuck. You're a pussy eater.
CB $5, and CB says that is a very good and sensitive solution. I agree.
Yeah. Who was that? Showcase? Shout out to Showcase for being a problem solver. Here's something that actually they lifted from. This is actually a narc routine that made it to the Rodin 100. But I find it funny that this clip that we just played of Mark Goldberg and you having a conversation is not here.
You go to a Diddy party? I have in the past, yes, but I've never seen it.
I shouldn't have answered that question. What the fuck?
You go to a Diddy party?
Wow. It is really groundbreaking. Wow. I mean, really groundbreaking. Oh, Narc and Angelic discuss Kurlock.
You need to do a ball washing interview. Why don't you do a 5-hour interview with OC? Right?
Oh, he's all
let's
fucked
watch
up
it.
on
Let's
Archie,
watch.
huh? Fuck.
Get it right. It's Kurlock now.
Hey, I see. How are you? How's your weather? Yeah, good, Curdy. Good. That was good. How was
So this is advertising for you,
your weather?
buddy.
Yeah, my weather was good. Was your weather good? What'd you have for breakfast today? Yeah, I had this. I had
Archie, if
yeah.
you don't exist, you
5
don't
hours
have a
later.
content.
Yeah, how was your weather?
Wow.
5 hours with OC. Come on, Curly. 5 hours with OC. What?
He's got a fucking point there. It is getting old.
Wow.
Look,
Archie,
you know,
if
So
you
there's
don't
your.
exist, he doesn't have
Are you?
content.
Does that worry you, Archie? Does these optics worry you from fucking a dysfunctional, true narcissist that lives in Florida?
This is your, hey, Curdy, this is your channel. You're fucking advertising it.
You're breaking up.
This is your channel.
You're breaking
Right
up.
at 100. Right at 100 is your channel.
I don't have the energy to fucking make shorts.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're advertising your own fucking stream, your own channel. What the fuck, Curly?
trying to get up above fucking 400 subscribers, Narc. I only got 50 subscribers. It's hard. This YouTube is hard, Narc. It's hard.
Arch, I'm gonna jump off and leave you with Marcelo. That's your punishment.
What about me? What about me, Narc?
No.
Should I jump off too and we'll leave him?
Archie, you do what you want. We're just trying to help you here. We're not trying to control. Actually, we are trying to help you with a narrative. James came up with a good solution. I personally would have had the stream linked the day before. If people want to watch it, they can watch it. It's up to you. Because to me, emailing you, getting an auto reply, send money now, you're never going to fucking reply to the fucking emails. I hope 1,000 people email you so they can spend all day fucking sending the link back.
He's got a point.
I don't think it's a good solution. It's not practical.
No, it is a good solution if there's follow.
No, I'm going to create 100 accounts.
No, hey, Narc, what about if he puts Lux in charge of the response to the
Lux,
email?
yeah. I'm going to create 100 accounts and just email you. I don't want you to fucking email me back. It's not practical, Arch. The day before, post a link, right? If you want to watch it, I can watch it. Here we go. We've got the slow talker on.
Narc, why do you need to control the narrative?
What is it? It's not about me.
No, it is. You've told me. I heard your solution. I want to do it my way. You know why? You know why I want to do it my way?
Despite
Just so I can tell you I didn't do it your way.
Yes.
That's
You sound like your son. Now you sound like your son.
I want to do it my way.
Okay, I have a
Do it
question.
my way. Okay, you've told me 4 times how you want me to do it. I want to do it my way just to fuck you.
I think
Actually, your way's the best way. Do it your way. Do it your way.
Okay, I have a question. How come when Archie after the disaster that happened to his son, nobody say nothing, even about the super chat that was actually very, very nice and humble for people that support.
I'm not listening, Marcelo.
Let me finish talk. Then there is a cunt that probably was very jealous of seeing Archie getting a lot of money, even so that he doesn't understand the loss of a son. He was criticized that, and because of that fucking cunt criticizing Archie of getting a little bit support for the funeral, Archie needs suddenly to stop getting support for the funeral and stop getting super chat. Just because of one cunt that opened
Shut
the
your
mouth.
bird up!
What do you guys think about that?
Shut that bird up! I'm not listening with that bird chirping. Stick it in the microwave.
What do
don't you
you guys
understand?
think about that, huh?
I don't care, Marcelo, what you have to say. Get rid of that fucking bird. What? Put your muzzle, that bird. Get some gaffer tape. Put it in the fucking beak. What don't you understand?
Okay, forget about the bird. Just
No,
what they ask.
it pisses me off.
What's wrong with the bird? I
No,
like
fuck the bird.
Fuck. I like the bird.
I don't.
Thank you, Archie.
Microwave that little fucker.
Okay.
How long would it take? 30 seconds. I don't think that will do any harm. 30 seconds. Marcelo, here we are. Here we go. Doc.
I wasn't going to say anything because I assume you need to explain to Archie what he needs to do for the 20th time.
Oh, Doc, you little cunt. You're very cunty, Doc. That wasn't bad for you.
I have my moments. I didn't want to interrupt it.
Wait. I suppose you're going to tell him what to do now. All right, go ahead.
I was only coming on to say I agree with Archie's plan to have people emailing him. And the reason is because he can be selective that way. He can only invite the people he recognizes, long-term supporters, people he knows, people he feels that he's friendly with, and he can exclude people who are going to try to troll in some fashion. So I agree that that's a good way to do it.
The good thing about that is that we wouldn't have gotten to that point if we didn't have the discussion and air it out, right? I mean,
That's
Showcase put his input in.
And
I think it was
also
a great
the
solution.
link that you posted where he was talking to Mark, even though he might appear on the outside to be completely normal Archie, I'm sure he wasn't. I'm sure he was in shock. I'm sure he was going through the motions. I think that he was answering questions just like you said, Curly, because he was just on automatic mode. If somebody asks a question, he answers it to the best of his knowledge. It hadn't been thought out. So a lot of things that he might have said might be very different from where he sits today in terms of having thought about it and digested things. So
Okay,
I don't.
with OG baby girl, she's right on has a super chat.
Now we got fucking Marcella directing the fucking show.
Archie super chat.
Baby girl, $10. Doxy, you nasty motherfucker, posting that.
People are going to do that sort of thing, and I think Narc is right that you have to disregard it and not worry about them. But at the same time, you want to minimize it if possible. So I think that having them emailing you to request the password is a smart way to do it. Because
Can you imagine the logistics of him replying? Can you imagine 100
he's
people
only
say
going to reply? He's only going to reply to people he recognizes right off the bat.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people he wouldn't recognize.
Unfortunately,
Narc, let me worry about it, Narc. It's don't. You go back to the chicken shop. Go and get those chickens ready. Don't you worry about it. I don't need to be micromanaged by you, Narc.
Unfortunately, nothing he does is going to be perfect. There is no perfect.
Are you accused? Look, did you ever dig up Roland's girlfriend there? Is that what you? Hey, I read between the lines there. Why haven't you got Roland's girlfriend now? Who cares? She's just micromanaging.
You know, the thing is, Doc, too, is that was just a little less than 30-second snippet. They don't play the conversation that led up to it and then the conversation afterwards.
Curly, we all do that. We've done it with Tim. We've done that with Tim. We've done that with
that's my point. That's my point, Archie.
Right? You got to minimize it.
In the end, you could either address the optics, which I think we did, and we could further do, or you blow it off. I'm not a person that blows it off. I think it should be played in its full entirety.
I think it's good that Archie. We've had this discussion. As uncomfortable as it is.
It is uncomfortable. Yeah.
Now I want you to thank me.
Thank you,
Arch.
It was either you or a fucking stuttering bird. So.
I'm going to jump off.
Thanks,
Arch,
Narc.
I hope you get 1,000 people asking for
I
the
always
link.
appreciate quality advice, okay?
And I was about to say that I'm convinced Narc wouldn't be here yelling and screaming if he didn't have some passion about trying to help you.
Doc, it's all about optics here, and everyone's different. I get that, right? And I do, like Curtis said, there are people, Doc is changing, he's skewing the narrative to suit his, what he wants, his messaging, right? I think it could be handled. Look, James has got a good solution. I think that's impractical. Logistics of it replying to all those emails is going to drive Archie crazy.
He's not going to reply to all of them. He's going to reply to the ones that are closest to him, and that's unfortunately. It's going to exclude some people who feel like they have a right, but at the same time,
you know what's going to happen then, Doc? Some people get offended. Why didn't you send me the link? And it's going to
well, hang on. Let's not talk about like Archie's not on the panel with us.
He isn't on the panel.
What's going to happen is
one sec, Doc. Let me ask you, right? If someone sends an email, it doesn't get a reply, that person's going to be pissed. So why piss that person off? Why is it okay?
There are going to be people upset. Nothing is perfect.
Micromanagement. You gave the idea. Enough. Yes. Enough. I heard it. Thanks. No worries.
Well, I mean, hold on, Archie.
Nobody's going to be 100%, right? You know what? Who cares?
Who can help you with your email?
My father. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. You know, life is not fair. Life fair is not a word for adults, Narc. Okay? Fair is not a word for adults.
He
Oh, la,
just
la, la,
got,
la, 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 not listening. La, 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 not listening.
he just got
Okay?
that from Profit.
Fuck me dead, Narky.
No, but
Life
Arch,
is
listen,
short.
Arch,
Time is precious.
hang on,
Wear
Archie.
your watches, Narc. Drive your car. Drive the
Jesus
Scooby.
Christ.
No, you take your own advice, Arch. You take your own advice. You've got a world time. You don't fucking wear it.
Wait a minute.
Will
wait a
anybody
minute.
be assisting you?
wearing
Would
the
anybody
Brexit.
be
It hasn't been off.
Archie? Hang on. Will anybody be assisting you with responding to emails, or is that all on
No,
you?
that means he's micromanaged. No, he doesn't be micromanaged.
Is there an
He's gonna do it himself.
unboxing
It's
in order,
okay.
though? He said
It's
you got a
okay.
watch, Narc. Did you get a
Sorry?
watch? Did you get a watch?
No, that's a conspiracy.
Hey, I tell you what I'll do. I will. Anyone who's in the WhatsApp group will also get a link and a pin. So if they're in that group, they'll automatically get
That
it.
solves
Well,
half
no,
the problem. There
That
you
makes
go.
sense because these are all people who are known in the group.
Look at that. See how
Exactly.
this is how these things get worked out. That a boy.
Okay, done. Knock. Yes, yes, yes.
Hey, you better
Yes,
lose that,
yes,
buddy.
yes.
You better lose that. Yes, yes, yes. That's mine.
No, hey, actually, it's not yours, Narc. Come on, be honest. Where did you lift that from? You got that from the
That's
fucking
mine.
whiskey. No,
Everyone's stealing my
whiskey,
stick.
No, no,
retract this, retract that.
whiskey.
No,
All right, retract. Yes, retract. That is your
no, it's
stick.
mine.
But yes, yes, yes is from the Whiskey Reaper. Yes or no is from Archie.
That's mine too.
No, it's not. That's Archie. Archie.
Yes, it is.
I played clips of Archie doing that.
Yeah, you
soul
played
reading.
clips. You manipulate the clips. It's mine.
Could be.
Arch,
Not yours.
do what you want. Best of luck. We all feel for you, Arch.
How's your mom,
Hey, thank you,
Narc?
man.
She's not
How's mom?
dying, the bitch. She's not dying. She's not cocking it. I get it every day. Expecting them to say she's dead. She's alive.
You should give her some pillow therapy.
She's alive, Arch. She won't die. You get it. You get it.
Humor, Narky Poo. I love your sense of.
I tried to do a Johnny Early in Godfather with a pillow in the hospital. Didn't work. I got busted.
A little morbid, even for you, Narc.
I have to visit her every day. I can't take it anymore.
Narc, why are you starting to yell? Oh, he's gone.
I thought he always was yelling.
No, this is something new he started recently.
Oh, really? Okay.
You gotta love the Narky Poo, don't you think?
Not really.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
assume that
Archie,
he was-
love through desperation never works out good.
I'd like to assume that he was coming. He was passionate from his heart. Hopefully.
So look, seems like we got good solutions.
So now we can talk watches.
There you go. Kel, let me drop a link for Kelso. Hang on a second. I see him in the chat.
Hey,
Connie, how are you?
Come on, guys. We're shifting to Pillow One. We need some Pillow One guys up here. Higgy. Archie, can you believe that Higgy banned me on his channel for asking if he was going to have an omelet cooking contest? What the fuck?
Kessel
Why?
put in the hay
I
Paul
don't
before
know.
any of the others of us said
I
hey
don't know.
Paul.
For some reason, they seem to think, once a troll, always a troll. They don't think that I could get along with people.
Yeah, in London, in a bra house, maybe I'm going to try to make some Israeli food, something small and nice, maybe for Archie and the rest.
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
sure
people.
that's
Let's
going to
see.
go over well. Make sure to wipe your nose and your ass before you.
Fuck
handle
no,
food.
fuck no. I'm going to do whatever I want.
The bra house, the bra house.
I gotta tell you,
You
it's,
think
I like this banter. This banter we have on the show. It feels so fucking good. You know that? I love it, man.
Men were meant to ball bust. Men were meant to ball bust.
Here's a
Yeah.
reality. Here's a reality. And Narc gave you this gift. All the screaming that you were doing at Narc, you were getting a lot of your anger out of your system.
Good point, Doc.
And so I
What?
think he was helpful for that.
What? Dirk, you got banned too? Oh my God. Who the fuck would ban Dirk besides Tim Wright and Higgy? Jesus Christ. Unbelievable, but true.
I'm assuming he didn't do anything to get banned.
I was disappointed, Archie, that you raised his profile so quickly. I was very disappointed that I may be wrong, but did the Watch reporter express his condolences for your son?
Thank you.
He seemed to be vacant. in that fact.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't know. But look, I'll tell you honestly, Curly. I enjoy. You're a really good guy, and don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Okay, we'll just keep it secret. You're my favorite low effort friend. Okay.
There you go, Archie. What a compliment. That is a good compliment from me. I enjoy that. Thank you.
Yeah, and I gotta say, it's been tough. I don't know what the fuck I can say. The reality is, I had a massive fight with my dad over the weekend.
It's got to be tough.
Yeah.
My dad, he's fucking Eastern European background. They're very judgmental and very, they're difficult.
I believe, was it
Keep
like
in mind,
this?
your dad's probably angry too.
It might have been the same
He
kind
wasn't that involved in my son's life, but I'll be honest with you. He's always gives judgment. Oh, he should have done this. Why didn't you do this? You didn't discipline him enough. You didn't. That's what happens when you go soft cock.
So the last time you had that kind of interaction with him was when you got robbed, right? The dad's critique. Doesn't the dad's critique always suck when they take you down a couple of notches, Arch?
Yes.
Hey, Archie.
That's what
Did
dads
I
are
ever
for.
tell the story about when my nephew smashed my car, and I went to my uncle to tell him what happened, and my uncle said that was your fault. He was right, but that was your fault. You should never have even let him drive it. Obviously,
I think he said
the
that because he
hindsight's
doesn't
always
want to be
20/20.
responsible for helping him with any repairs. Don't you think?
I'm sorry. What was it about repairs?
It wasn't going to help you with any money towards the cost of fixing the problem.
No. Well, luckily, I mean, I had. It's a long story. I had the money to fix it, but since my nephew smashed it, I was going to let him fix it. And that's how I ended up losing part of the car, because he was telling me that the car was being worked on through his insurance, but instead he was lying. And the place he left the car at gave him a notice saying, if you don't move the car, it's in our possession. And they started stripping out the best parts of it because it's an old 65 Mustang. It had a lot of nice parts. So that's the reason I ended up not even.
How did you make peace with him in the end? Can I ask you that?
With my
You
nephew?
didn't.
I'll be honest, the relationship isn't the same, but my mom's memory, I said, well, I'll be cordial. So that's what I am, is cordial.
But you're a bit angry, but aren't you?
Yes.
Would you let him drive your M3?
Actually, because of my nephew, I don't hesitate to not let anyone drive my cars, and I don't hesitate to tell them why.
Yes.
Including the women that want to drive it, because there are women who think they want to drive it for whatever reason. And then I give them this nice long story and tell them why they can't.
And how do they handle that?
Usually they don't have a problem.
Is that before or after?
Oh, it's always after. It's always after. But usually they accept the explanation, say, okay, that's reasonable. I've had a couple of them where they say, I don't even want to drive it. Wow. Because no one ever thinks about driving someone's car and then getting in an accident.
Archie, we have a pivot super chat here. We're going to pivot to Pillow One.
We're going to do some pivoting here. We got a super chat here from Tan Zeal. $2, Patel Philippe. AC3, thoughts on the piece I have sent you through on WhatsApp, and I've actually got this little FICA on the screen now. I got the FICA on the screen now, coming up as we speak. This is amazing. It's a Cartier Reverso. What do you think of that?
Leave it to Patel to send us to a better topic, a healthier topic. And here we go.
What do you think of that, guys?
Well, it's got to be worth more, right?
Archie, flick through the pictures on the sidebar. Let's see some more than just the one picture.
Sure. It's actually quite an interesting watch here.
Now, wait a minute. Is this a collaboration? No, it's a Cartier.
No, they actually, because
collab.
Reverso, they made these things for different companies. That's what happened.
Oh, same as some of the chronographs.
And there's actually a Patek Reverso too, by the way. There is a Patek Philippe Reverso.
By the way, Archie, I actually send you a picture of a limited edition AP 250 pieces only that they did. I want to get your thoughts about what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I tell you what, it's very 70s, isn't it?
I think that
have you
it's very
seen
Cartier, right? It's very Cartier, right?
It is a Cartier. No?
I think a Cartier Reverso is nice and unique.
No, we're not talking. Me and Archie not talking about the one.
Oh, I'm just wondering why they don't have the little. What do they call it? The little sapphire on the crown, or the little blue gem on the crown on this. That would have been a nice touch. I like the strap.
But by the way, Archie, that piece is $60K. They want for that watch.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just bringing it up now. Just hang on there. So, what do you think of that? That's Cartier was interesting. Now let's have a look at the one Marcelo sent me the pics of. This is an AP. I'll have to show off this watch. Look at this watch here.
Yeah, and by the way, it does relate it a little bit to the Cartier that we saw before because it's an AP, but from a distance, it's very much Cartier. Nobody would ever think this is an AP.
Who the fuck would want to wear that? It fucking looks like a TV.
More like a microwave.
They're taking some of their some of the aesthetics from I think even an Omega.
Doc, is that a two-piece sapphire? How do they make that waterproof?
No, in one piece with a cut angle. Today is possible because if you can make the whole watch made of sapphire crystal, so it's not a big deal to make that. You know?
I mean, I guess if you want to be different, that's different. But for 60 grand, they could go pound fucking bananas.
Yeah.
What do you think of that, Archie? Look at that piece of shit.
You know what? I think it's an acquired taste. It doesn't really do much for me. I like the angles. Look at the angles there. I don't know why. I don't
Archie,
know.
There's a picture with the original.
That actually
the
looks
original
cool
is smaller. You see?
That looks
You're
nicer
going to see.
than the previous one.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. This is a reissue. The original one is way smaller. I think it's like 28.
Marcelo,
millimeters.
I'm going to drop you.
Yeah.
All right? I'm not listening to that fucking bird. I'm not listening to the bird. Get it through your fucking head. I'm not listening to that bird. So you either do something about it or drop.
Well, Philippe, AC3, did you let Curls know why you deleted Lux's stream due to Channel 9? Oh, Curly, what happened was I had a stream yesterday where I spoke about my dispute with a BMW dealer.
Was that this morning show?
Yes.
Oh, I was wondering what the fuck happened.
Yeah, and I deleted it because I got trolled. I got a fake letter from the guy, but I could tell it wasn't real. But I thought, geez, I better take it down.
Oh, is it? Wait, Archie. Is this the guy that you were lambasting because he told you? This is when you went to drive the electric.
YouTube video. Yes. Yes. Go back. He told me go back to making shitty YouTube videos.
I was gonna say, Archie, there is no way that somebody works in a BMW dealer and went through customer service would send you a letter like that. That is so funny.
Yes. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's
good. I thought that maybe you guys were taking a day off or something.
It actually made me laugh. I got to tell you, after the stream last night, when I realized there's a few little mistakes that were made. I had a good. You know what? this is the thing, Curly, where you get a lot. I've got to tell you, you're a very good interviewer. You were as good as 60 Minutes or anyone else. You're very, very good interviewer.
I don't know about that, Archie.
No, I'm fucking telling you, don't sell yourself short.
I'm not. I don't. I actually, to be, I'm not going to say it in a shitty way, like I hate to admit it, but I actually think that Narc does a pretty good job interviewing people, as long as he doesn't go into attack dog mode and make people leave. I think he does a fairly good job.
Yeah, no, Narc has actually got his own style. I quite
Yeah,
like
it's a
it.
different style. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Different
I
styles.
still think you're very good how you interview.
Dirk Diggler disagrees. Curly is not. Curly is good, just not with OC. I'd beg to differ, pal. You know what? I don't expect an avalanche of backroom gossip information from OC. I expect a slow trickle. So you got to go in with those expectations, Durkee.
Exactly.
And we did get some really, really good stuff, not only from OC, but from Diego, on how diabolical Tim Wright can be when he has a vendetta, jealousy, or envy against people who were his core people.
What did he say? Tell me what he said. Recap.
He really went after. Look. I don't want to. I'm going to paraphrase it. I'm going to paraphrase, because actually it was a chat that Diego put in on how diabolical Tim was being behind the scenes, accusing Diego. I don't want to get this wrong, but he basically accused Diego of his charity being fake, and that he hired crisis actors from Craigslist to pretend that it was going for a family that was going through,
oh, you're joking.
juvenile cancer. Yeah.
Don't say anything. You know what? Don't say anything. If you're gonna say shit, just don't say anything. You understand?
Well, Archie, these people.
All he did is lift
nasty.
the argument made against Alex Jones. He just lifted it and used it there.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
the exact same.
Look, some of these people are too vested into they don't have any problem going into the real world to smear people. I mean, I didn't expect him to go that low, but I mean, I know he goes low. I mean, look at what he's done in the past when it comes to people he's obsessed with. No different than Doc's report. See, the funny thing is, Archie, these haters, they have something in common. Tim, Docs, Watch Nicholas, they have the same things in common. They have a void of actual empathy and a void of sympathy for anybody other than themselves, and they always project. They project what The rancher came up, used a term, and it's an excellent term. It's called cry bully. They bully people while trying to make themselves the victim. It's a great term, cry bully.
Exactly.
They are all cry bullies. I mean, look at that. Look at how sick you got to be, Archie, a guy that's so obsessed that he literally jumps on your channel to play a clip that we were about to play. That's how sick he is. Hating you is his life relevance. That's what makes him relevant. Imagine what type of a fucking mentality you have to have, to be in a dark place like that. He's in a dark place. And these people are in a dark place. They all have that common thing in common. A guy that projects his own narcissism onto you is so easy to see if you open up your eyes. But people are too busy being on his channel. They're actually trolling him, and he's so stupid he doesn't know it. So I wouldn't worry about optics. And if he wants to call us all cult members, and if he wants to point out people's shortcomings, which are his own shortcomings, who gives a fuck? He's irrelevant without you, Archie. Just imagine how fucking pathetic that is.
I think the best thing that can be done is eliminating the oxygen by stopping conversation about him.
I disagree. See, I disagree. I think pointing it out, making fun of him, and addressing him is exactly. If I did that a long time ago, he would have an audience of fucking 60 people that love to hear fucking Archie bashing all day long. Our own people are in his fucking comments. So I don't believe in fucking sticking my head in a fucking hole like a fucking ostrich. That's for cowards.
Curly, you're absolutely right. But you need to understand, Archie, it does hurt him. It does hurt. He does feel what, I mean.
Well, then look at Archie's got 200 plus people in the room.
Which
know,
is a reminder.
Mm.
It would be nice if at least half of them put the
Upvoted.
thumbs up.
there you go.
That's
Doc.
right. Help the algorithm.
Nice.
Help the channel.
Yeah, make sure that Ross Rachel Brady doesn't get banned. Doesn't get the blame for us being shadow banned, because upvotes are free, guys. Come on, upvotes are free. Yeah, exactly.
What happened to Keslow? He never came on.
He never came on. I know, Doc. You're stuck with Marcelo. You two are the two watch guys. The pillow number one guys don't want to come on. So, how long are you going, Archie? I know JJ's Watch Hangout's got a nice after show going on after you at probably in about an hour. So,
Yep.
I thought I honestly thought you weren't even doing the show, and then
No. I'll tell you what happened, Curly. I just got a message. I took my son. He's got a university test exam today. I came back and there was a text message from my ex-wife saying that the celebrant has changed it to Wednesday at 1:00. We're supposed to see her. I was supposed to see the celebrant at 9:45, 9:45, but they changed for someone's changed the time. So that's what's happened there.
So, Archie, reiterate, because I see the poll, reiterate the structure of the broadcast that's going to happen from the virtual, the virtual funeral.
So basically, guys, I am going to be taking a few days off, but I'm going to stream. I am going to stream. Hey, look, if people want to do a show without me, that is an option, but I'm going to take a few days off. The funeral is on next week, Monday. I'm going to take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. I'm going to take Monday. Sorry, what the fuck am I taking off? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday I'll be on the plane. So those four, I'm going to take those days off, okay? And if you want a link to the funeral, email me at ArchieLuxury72. That's the standard email address. And I'll send you the pin and the URL.
Assuming that you recognize the person requesting.
Assuming I want to give it to them. Okay?
Correct.
So the important thing is that,
in other words, it's not an automatic thing. It's something that's going to happen.
And anyone who is in the Archie Luxury
correct
WhatsApp group will be supplied with that. The Asylum will get the link. There's a few little groups. The London group will get the link. So those people will get the link and the pin. Anyone else who's not in that, I'm not trying to hustle. This is to prove I'm not trying to hustle for money, because otherwise I would say join the group and you get access to it. I'm not trying to upsell it or sell it as an advantage. What I'm saying is, if you want the link, you simply email me, ArchieLuxury72, and I will, most chances will give you the link.
so it's a private stream, right? Make it simple. It's a private stream.
It's a private
Correct.
live stream, yes.
Right.
Correct.
That's it. Perfect.
That's it. That's the best way. We've sorted it out. I got advice from James.
Who? No, James. Who's James?
That's Showcase Watches.
Okay, got it. Shout out to Showcase Watches for
He
coming up with
works
the
in a
solution.
related industry. He's had some
Perfect.
interest in that. That's why
Perfect. Shout out to him for coming up with a great
Yeah.
solution.
Yeah, he's a
I
great
said
guy.
case back.
So-
Sorry
But-
about that showcase. I always make that mistake.
But guys, tell me that we didn't came to this kind of conclusion just because of free fucking cunts.
Well, no, I mean it's listen, this is why I always believe that it's good to air things out in the open, because look at it, even us talking didn't come up with a really good solution. It was James listening to us and say, "Hey, fuckheads, I got a solution," and he emailed Archie, and look at that. That's what the great thing about the Archieverse is the best thing that comes out of the Archieverse is the crowdsourcing content, crowdsourcing topics. And that's what we enjoy. I mean, it's our escape, just because people don't understand it or they have their own,
Marcelo, I was talking to
Yes.
Dodger. He's taking his Daytona. You wouldn't take a Rolex? Or definitely not? How do
No,
you
no, I
feel?
am. I am. I actually thought about taking my
Oh,
father
yes.
Rolex.
You're taking the 36,
Yeah.
the day date, aren't you? That's
Yes,
right.
yes.
That's not a bad choice.
It's
That's not
ballsy.
a bad choice. That's a good watch.
is a watch that you know, now having the Rolex that I have, I feel more confident to wearing it. I mean,
I don't get you, Marcelo. You make fucking salads and you cook in your restaurant with your Le Mans. Why wouldn't you fucking take it there? That's your showcase watch. That's your
because of what London is. That's why.
what do you mean?
In Japan,
You're traveling
let
with
me
a huge
explain.
group.
Yeah, it's still, you know, I mean, I would feel more confident another year. It's just very kind of in Japan.
Just don't
It's
take a
very
shower for a couple of days. Nobody's gonna come near you.
No, it's not easy. It's not by not taking the watch out of your hand. It's you're afraid to know what's going on in the streets, in the area. You see this. You know, I got so many warnings of don't take it, don't take it, don't take it. So,
They have a lot of people running around.
Marcelo,
with
I know that you don't. It seems to go in one ear and out the other. If you think that I'm kidding about that stupid fucking bird, okay, put it in another room.
barking, you know.
Can you get rid of the bird? Get rid of the bird.
You cannot get rid of a bird. The bird is in the house. In case I stream it somewhere
Put him in the
else,
microwave.
You know?
Put him somewhere.
The microwave. She goes inside the microwave. She like it, but
there's no bird cage. Usually there's a bird cage.
The bird cage is
released.
open. She's flying all over the house.
Okay,
Well,
Marcelo.
clearly the bird cage is open, but I mean, can't you put it in the cage?
Archie's Marcelo's making the choice for me. I cannot listen to that fucking bird chirping every 3 seconds. If you like it, you like it. I'm gonna take off. I'll see you guys.
Curly, I want to say a big thank you for coming on, man. You
No problem,
are a
buddy.
champion.
No, Curly, if you want, I can drop
see
off.
you guys.
I can drop off. You stay. I drop off, you stay. Is good? Oh. He doesn't listen.
It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. Don't worry, Marcelo. It's okay. Hey, I got to tell you guys, it's who have we got there? Let's have a look. We've got some people on the stream. We've got Luchabetic Mark is on the stream. Hello, Luchabetic. How are you?
Good, Arch. How you doing?
Oh man, it's tough. It's tough.
I know. I feel you're in my prayers every night. I feel for you. It's hard. It's hard, but I just jumped on to say I think the solution that you eventually came up with is the best one for the stream.
Yeah, I think that's the best way, because the last thing I want is these sons of bitches thinking I'm trying to capitalize. I mean, have you ever heard of such a fucking? It was the thought is so horrid.
The thought is disgusting.
It's terrible.
I can't even believe these fuckers would say this.
Well, you know, maybe you don't know this, but in this country, there are a lot of people who are fixated over President Trump, and they seem to exhibit symptoms of derangement, which is why they term it Trump derangement syndrome. And I think some people have Archie derangement syndrome. I think they're totally fixated, and it doesn't matter what happens. They're convinced that you're evil. They'll probably compare you to certain World War II dictators. They'll do all sorts of things like that.
Hey,
there's nothing you can do about it.
No, Archie, let me tell you some crazy things and thoughts. One, they hate you, or how we say, they so much want to capitalize on this that if you wouldn't, you know what? If you wouldn't even wanted to stream it at all, if you wouldn't even come with that idea, they would come to a different speculations that this whole funeral is fake. Okay, so that would be even more crazy and more worse. So, you know, when they want to go crazy, they go crazy, Archie.
I agree with Marcelo. They would come up with any excuse to try to come up with a negative, and no matter what you did, and if you kept it private, they would question whether it was real. All that kind of stuff is absolutely true. That's absolutely true. I agree with Marcelo on that 100%.
But and that would discuss you even further, Archie.
So That means that the best solution is to do what you feel is right, to do what's comfortable for you. And if you limit it to your family and also your friends, including Archieverse friends, and you vet them and you know who they are, that's totally appropriate. That's the best thing to do. And thanks to James for coming up with the solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, James is very good there. Hey, Mark, how are you?
I'm good, Arch. I'm good. I'm working.
I want to ask you something. You're in the car industry. I was really upset, right?
Are we going to talk cars
I'm
now?
really. No, I want to talk.
I just need to switch my avatar if we are.
Okay. I wanted to ask Mark. I mean, Mark, he basically said to me, go back to making shitty YouTube videos.
He said that, Arch. We talked about this before. I'm shocked that so, I mean, especially, it's not the spike. You're not, you have to, you're back to selling again. It's not people just coming in, taking whatever you have. You have to be polite. At the very least.
I mean, if the deal's not good, let's face it. Do you think it's a good deal? So I got a 2.5-year-old car. It's worth less than half. Okay.
I mean, that happens, but I don't know.
No. I'm not blaming the dealership for that, but it's not a good time. If I don't have to get out of the car, stay with it. Use it for a couple more years. That's going to reduce the cost per use. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I agree, because here's the thing. A year ago, the cars even were still worth a lot, the trade-ins, because there still wasn't a lot of cars. Now everyone's flooded with cars. So they're back to losing maybe even a little bit more than they were before, percentage-wise, or especially the first 2 years. So you've had it 2 years. You're not going to get any equity out of it. If you don't need to trade it in, I would hold on to it for now.
But why didn't the car dealer? See, what happens is he keeps telling me why it's good to do. And I said, this is bullshit. It's not good to do. Instead of backing down and saying, you know what? I can see your point. You contact me when it is better, and we'll see what we can do.
I mean,
right? He's got a lead. It's called a future lead. Instead, he burns me. He says, no, you're a fucking idiot. You should do it now. Do the deal now.
What do you tell you? Go back to making shitty YouTube videos.
Yes. But I mean, instead of backing down and saying, you know what, I can appreciate that, hey, the car market is tough, I wouldn't be trading it either. He'd say, look, your car is beautiful.
I've had that. I've had that conversation with some people where it just didn't make sense. And I've said, look, it doesn't make sense for you right now. I
can respect you for being honest. I could respect you for being honest. Do you understand?
Exactly.
A salesman who's honest, you say, you know what? He is right. But instead, this fuckwit, he needs to win every argument. He can never be wrong. And I said to him, I'm not gonna eat your bullshit. I don't need to agree with you. I'm not your fucking wife. I don't need to agree with every stupid piece of advice coming out of your fucking stupid mouth. I don't need to agree with you. I don't need to. I don't need to give you that win. Get fucked. You understand?
I get it. I don't know why he chose to be argumentative, but I've known many people in the car business in my life that have lived for winning every argument.
But I mean, you understand, you never win with a customer. If he doesn't like you, he's not going to buy. You've lost.
Yes.
What is winning in sales? Do you need to be right all the time?
Yeah.
That's exactly right. But he was telling me, and I said to him, what do you think? Okay, say I buy this electric BMW. I said, I'll tell you one thing for sure. In 2.5 years' time, I reckon the depreciation on it will be just as bad as this car I've got now.
Worse.
If not, worse. What do you think?
I think it'll be worse.
But he's always right.
Wait till they come out with a solid-state battery.
Archie, of course he's always right. You want to make a sale. Of course, he's always right. You want to make
But
money.
you understand? What are you trying to do to me? I don't listen to him for advice. I don't need to be micromanaged by him, the fuckwit, do I?
Oh man,
That's what makes me angry. You see what I mean? That's what makes me angry is that he thinks
I've worked with those people that are. Everything is a confrontation, and they end up selling less cars and making less people happy, and they're kind of miserable. At the end of the day,
sometimes you should tell the customer, I wouldn't do that. Don't you think?
Well, that's why Mark have customers for 25 years or 30 years, right?
I told people that. I've said that to people that it's a bad time for them. You know, we need to revisit it. Come back in a few months and let's look at it. Come back in a year, let's look at it. Because for some of these people, it's a bad time. You know, their cars aren't worth. You know, the ones that I feel bad for are the people that came in like a year ago when their cars were worth twice as much, and I can see the old appraisals. You know, when I go in, when I scan their VIN into vAuto, I can see the old appraisal, and it's always.
But Mark, this is your business, right? This is your business. Okay, this is the difference. If you have a worker is basically this what Archie was dealing with basically with a salesman, a worker.
The manager came out.
Give a shit. Yeah. The manager told you this?
This is the sales manager. The sales manager told me this.
Oh, shit.
Go back. And I said to him, I just wanted to let you know that was the worst test drive of my life. He goes, what did you want? Streamers and a brass band? Did you want fireworks to go off? That's what he says to me.
Fuck. Shit. I didn't expect that answer.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So you know what? I've been a loyal customer. I'm not going to let it go. I want to complain. Is that my right to complain? Have you ever had customers complain, Mark?
Oh, God, yes.
I mean, they like to bitch. Sometimes they like to bitch and bitch and bitch.
You never hear from the happy people. The happy people never send you an email. It's always
they just give you the verbal thank you.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I feel bad for people who went Fisker and got one of those Oceans. That's a disaster. But
no,
I think you have to be a little cautious if you're going for electric right now.
I think so too.
Electric is a new bullshit. Basically, the battery is going to cost you a fortune to get rid of it. The car is basically fucked.
The problem with the electric right now is they're going to keep coming out with better stuff, which is going to devalue what's out there now. So I tell everyone if they're interested in the hybrids and the electrics, lease it. That way, at the end, if it's not worth anything, you just give it back to the bank.
Look, it was an idea that they talked already almost 20 years ago about graphene. When it was the revolution of graphene, until now they don't even use it. Yeah. And they actually said that is one of the revolutions of graphene is making a solid battery, because it's not a liquid, it's a solid, and that one is good for the environment, blah blah blah, and so on. They never did it until now. So until they're not going to do it, these batteries are completely. These batteries are already old technology, if you actually think about it.
Yeah.
Now, guys, I got a super chat. I got to read this super chat. It's from the Zeal. The Zeal is in the house. The Zeal. Oh, we see Zeal. We got $10 Zeal. Here we go. 10 Zeal. Fat Patel Philippe, $10. AC3. Would you be interested to see the rare handicrafts at the Patek Saloon, or is that too snooty for you and you'd prefer to have jellied eel with lux on the bank of the River Thames? You know what? Count me in, Tan. I'd love to go. Let's go. I've been to a few of them. The handicrafts, they're interesting. I'd love to go there with you. I'm wearing the Breguet there, okay? I'm going to be wearing my Breguet.
Nice.
So I would love to go. Patel Philippe, $5. Mark, it's simple. Archie went into the dealership to get a validation that he has a cool car. The guy told him both his car and channel suck. Legend.
But by the way, talking about graphene today, electric cars. I think battery is good for 300 kilometers or 500 kilometers for one charge. I think a graphene battery would be good for 10,000 kilometers in one charge. Just imagine that. Archie, what do you think?
They're going to improve the cars, and
personally, I like hydrogen.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
Well, but there's a few manufacturers saying that they're soon to release solid state batteries with their
No,
vehicles.
yeah, this is the graphene. This is what I'm telling you. This is graphene. Yeah.
Let him finish, Marcel.
So you have to be cautious about jumping on, as he said, you have to be cautious about jumping on with current technology because it will be very obsolete if they come up with a solid state battery in any of the major manufacturers' EVs. So I'd be cautious right now.
I mean, and that would be good for 10,000 kilometers. That would be crazy.
It's not just the distance; it's the time. It's the time to recharge.
Right.
There are a lot of advantages to the solid state battery, and it's just gonna completely upend well, it's still lithium, but the previous battery technology, it's gonna upend it, just because it's more efficient.
You know, the worst thing I've ever seen is that they got classic cars they convert to EVs. Because
it's not the worst if you have a car that's sort of
no, but you think about it, it changes the dynamics of it completely because
the
car is not the same. The dynamics suck. It's the weight distribution. Electric cars can never. It's never going to be the same. The weight distribution is so fucked. Okay.
The only cars I'm aware of where they've done it with, say, a Porsche or something high end, like I know there's a 928 that got converted to electric, but that's because the engine was completely screwed up. It was involved in an accident and it probably would have been scrapped. So rather than having it scrapped, someone bought the car and then converted it to electric. So, you know, for some people, that's a good thing. They like it. It's a way to keep the car from being destroyed, I suppose. But yeah, if you were going to take a car that's in pristine condition with a nice ice in it and everything, and you're going to destroy it. But you look at
a vintage E-Type Jaguar, you're going to what you want the Jaguar for is that fucking straight six engine. It's but again,
you'd only really convert to electric. I would only convert to electric if the car was damaged.
Archie, think about it like this.
And was no longer operative.
Archie, again, we don't know how long we're going to live, but if you think about it, let's say more 10, 20 years from now, maybe a gas car going to be penny for on the dollar because almost 90% going to be electric. If you have a gas car, I mean, it's probably going to cost you like peanuts to fill up the car.
Currently, the public is still leaning toward ICE engine, and so there's a demand for that currently. Now, maybe that'll change as there's more charging stations. I don't know. And just to add a little politics in here, Biden administration spent $8 billion and got about 7 or 8 charging stations out of it so far. So
we put in.
Maybe it's not as easy as it sounds.
They made us put in a level 3 charging station for the new truck that's coming out, and most of it cost a lot, but a large part of the cost was deferred by the electric company.
Mark, I mean, you're dealing with this in your life. What is how you see your customers? What is their concern in general?
Some are pissed. Most of them don't want it. And I don't, we do Jeeps. There's a little bit of high end customer, but mostly it's just kind of everyday. I sell Jeeps, Dodge, Ram, Chrysler. So these people, they look at the EVs as expensive, and they don't want to deal with. I have so many customers that come in and tell me that on gas.
Wow.
Bought the hybrid because that was the only thing that was available to them.
Guys, we got another super chat here. We got one from Patel Philippe, $5. Mark it simple. Archie went into the dealership to get. Where is this here? Sorry, wrong. Right, that we read that one there.
We read that one. Yeah.
We've got another super chat here. This is from actually the Watch Hangout. Arch, you don't need to be micromanaged by him. Who does he think he is? Roland's girlfriend? To him, you don't need his. Tell him you don't need his advice. You give advice for $50 US. And we got Patel Philippe. Take Mark shopping on Vacheron's website for a proper fuck off piece that Mark wears while signing off on sales orders. Are you a Vacheron fan? Tell me the story. Please tell me.
I like Vacheron. I don't own one. I mean, but I like them fine enough. I prefer, I'm a low end guy.
They also have had massive depreciation. I must tell you, Vacherons. They were so hot, and I think they have really come off the boil.
I was about to ask what kind of watch Mark would wear there, because I would imagine a lot of customers would be kind of pissed off to see you wearing a Rolex.
Yeah, you got to be careful because people don't like to be outflexed, and they don't like to think that you're making too much money. So I normally will wear either my Zenith Defy Skyline, my Omega CK859, or when it's not in the shop getting serviced, my JLC Polaris.
Archie, super chat.
We got another super chat. We'll just come back to that there. Actually, Patel is asking us Bugatti EB110 Super Sport versus McLaren F1.
The McLaren F1 was basically manual, right? It's an all manual. Not so much electrics, computer.
No,
right?
F1. That was the first sort of production one they kind of had
with the free seat in the middle.
They had the BMW engine in it. BMW V12.
They had the seat in the middle, right, Arch? That seat in the middle.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Bean had one. I would go F1. They're very collectible. Now let's go shopping. Now, firstly, let me ask you: if you're shopping at Vacheron, what series would you go for? What collection? Tell me this collection that interests you. I personally like the Historiques, the Patrimony. What would you like? Tell me what you like.
Archie, could I say something before I knew? Sorry, before I knew what was the importance of the overseas, I actually got attracted to the 1972 version that they had. That actually it looked very interesting.
What do you like there, Mark?
Yeah,
I like the overseas.
Okay, let's have a look. Overseas, man. Let's have a look. What would you wear while signing sales orders off?
I like the blue three-hander.
I like this blue with the tourbillon. That looks amazing.
Watch. Yeah, I'm a simple guy.
I've actually seen that. I've seen that. My friend has owned that. Friend has owned that. And
Archie, that one with the tourbillon is beautiful. With the blue.
Yeah, I don't know. Does a tourbillon do anything for you? Do you like tourbillons?
I mean,
I never owned one.
Yeah,
so you want steel? That's 40. Look at this. This used to be a 20. This is Aussie dollars, but this used to be Vacheron has put the price up so badly. We got Curly joining us. Hello, Curly.
Hey, you know what? I got Pillow One talk that's really, really relevant. You want to see an unboxing of a subject you're on right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Archie, your channel? shall we?
Sure.
Okay, this comes from Boston Collector's Channel. Okay, and this is somebody unboxing a pretty special watch. Shout out to Boston Collector and his channel. If I had the link, I would drop it. If somebody can do it for us, please do. But let's see.
I like the.
Do you like when they wear gloves, Archie, to unbox their watch? Is that like adds extra special dramatics?
I like the black cloth.
Look at that box.
Look at that box.
Sometimes it's like
Fuck. Take a seat, Rolex. Holy shit.
Yeah. That's a nice box.
Oh,
Actually,
the box is not so big.
On the bottom.
You're doxing yourself, MJ.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Clip it.
Okay, Archie, Patek Philippe box or Vacheron box? What do you think? Patek's Philippe are
They're
pretty
about
nice.
equal. They're about equal.
About
They're
equal. Okay.
Dude, what a box.
Things fucking spit shined.
All right.
Oh, look at this, Archie. What a fucking cock tease. Look at this. He opens up the box and he's still got a veil on there. What a cock tease fucking unboxing this is.
Magenta cloth.
All right. It's an egg under there.
And anybody, any final guesses here?
Oh yeah. Okay. Everybody in the chat.
All right, hang on. We'll fast forward a little bit. A lot of guesses. Hang on.
So basic.
Let's fast forward.
Chat and
let's see the little cloth being unveiled. Come on now.
And very hard to, and when kind of ridiculous.
Jesus Christ, these guys milk these unboxings. They milk it, Archie.
Seen this? They're open.
They continue like that, they're going to make the money for the watch if they continue.
No. See, these guys don't do super chats. They do it for the love of watches. So hang on a second.
And
anyway, this is an hour and 30 minutes of.
All right, here we go.
Oh
God.
Oh.
Holy shit.
What do you think of that, Archie?
I love that.
I don't know,
strap.
but I just heard Diego getting an orgasm on the fucking watch. Fuck me dead.
This is like upper echelon. I don't even know what it's called. Watch. This is insane. See everything.
Now, Archie, I learned something yesterday. You taught me something. Now, would this be considered a sector dial?
No, I don't think so.
First of all, what is a
I don't even
sector
know
dial?
what that is.
I'll pull it up for them too in a second. Let them see it.
Dude, look at the moon.
If you know, right?
Is this white gold or platinum?
White gold.
What do you think, Arch? What do you think about this watch? Is this still a Trinity watch? Is that what they call this, a Trinity?
Yeah, it's part of the Holy Trinity. Any Vacheron, any AP, any Patek.
I just silenced it so I could hear you describe this to me.
Yeah,
I like the strap.
I'm not sure. I really.
You good, though.
It's the open. You can see the workings there. It's open. Display back. Look, honestly I prefer my world time, okay?
Yeah, I agree with that. Ooh, look at that. You get to peel a sticker off. That's crispy, huh? I'd have to say I do prefer your look. You know why I like your watch, Archie? I think that.
Why is that?
I think Patek Philippe has the most beautiful crown guards in the whole watch industry. The way they pull off their crown guards, I think they scallop them and
That's
just
steel. What is that? Steel, platinum, or white gold?
Let me turn it
White
on.
gold. He said.
I think he said white gold, but there's something that I found weird. The box is very small, actually.
Okay, Arch, that's it. Just wanted to give you a little unboxing. I still hear a bird in the background. I cannot be on a panel with a fucking bird. See ya.
Okay, thank you for coming. Anyhow, that's okay. That's okay. Hey, I got to tell you, we've got another super chat here. Let's let's have a look here. We got another super chat. We've got another super chat here. Let's have a look. Today's question, AC3, please pull up the AutoZam AZ-1. I've curated this supercar for your retirement. It's a 300 SL. That's so you. Okay, let me have a
AutoZam.
Have you ever heard of that, Doc?
Never heard of AutoZam.
You never heard of that? Okie dokie.
AutoZam.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's get this baby up on the screen. I'm just going to find it. Here we go. It's an AutoZam.
It's Japanese. That's why I've never heard of it. And it was not imported to the United States.
He said it's like a Mercedes. Wow. Okay, so I get it. I get what it is. Fuck.
Maybe you might want to. Yeah.
Oh.
You know what?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
What
think
the
I've
hell?
seen them before.
I saw this in Japan, actually. Yeah, I see this already. I didn't know it's Japanese car.
I tell you what I like, these the Matsuka cars. You know, the Japanese. They're Japanese Matsuki.
You know, Archie, actually here in Japan, they actually like the foreigner cars, the BMWs, the Mercedes.
Here, this is it here. A Matsusuko. Matsusuko. What do you think of this? What do you think of that?
Yeah, I see this. I saw this. Actually, and you know what? I actually thought it was a vintage car. I didn't know it's actually a Japanese modern car.
Yeah. Matsusuko. Now they also had. I saw one of these. I nearly shit myself. It's like a modern Jaguar Mark II.
Yes, I saw that also. Yeah, yeah.
Matsusuka. Now these are expensive. They were based on a Nissan actually. There's one here. This is based on I think it's an MX. Fuck, it looks cool. I must admit.
You see the green one, Archie. That green. Yeah. I saw this also here. Man, I'm surprised. I actually thought this is real cars, like
They've got some that are
Jaguars
pretty
and stuff.
hideous.
Well, they are real cars. They're just
Yeah,
Japanese.
they're not real Jaguars. they're
No,
not
no,
$1 million
but
car, Archie. I thought it's $1 million car driving in the road, you know.
but they are pretty cool. I think they're cool. I like them.
Yeah, Archie, especially that they all that look like 1930 Bugatti, and it didn't turn up to be a new car, you know.
No, that's exactly it. It's an interesting thing there. Who we got on the panel? Let's have a look who we got here. We got Doc, we got Mark. Mark, Luchabetic Day. I want to ask you something, Luchabetic. Sure. I've actually, with my own watch collection itself there, I have decided we got Dirk Diggler jumping on. Let's get the Stigler on. Hello, Dirk Diggler. How are you, my favorite Stigler?
Hold on there. Hey, Archie. How are you, man? How are you?
Hey, what's going on, Dirk? Talk to us.
Nothing, man. I'm just listening to the show, having a good time. I got some cool messages. You want to hear them?
Sure.
Hold on.
Yeah, this sounds more birds than I have.
Here we go. Let me just bring something up on the screen here. This is the limited edition Grand Seiko. What do you think of it?
I used to own a Grand Seiko.
Yeah. Look at it. That's the dial. This is beautiful. The limited edition Genbi Valley. I don't know why. Why do they call it Genbi Valley? The beautiful countryside around Japan. has long been a source of okay, that's what it's okay. Oh, that's the valley. Okay.
Archie, the only
It's like a
problem I have.
spearmint watch.
Archie,
9,000 pounds. Fuck, 10,000 pounds.
Archie.
That is crazy. Yes, sir.
You got super chat.
Super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. Lamborghini Diablo Jota versus Ferrari. Now, these are special versions. You got to understand this. These are not normal versions. Now, the Lamborghini. See, I got to tell you something. The Diablo Jota. Now, that's a special custom company, I think. What does the Jota do? I don't understand this. What is the Jota? The Jota is what? 5 reasons you need the Lamborghini Jota. The Jota monkey gives it away. No ordinary Diablo because it's not. The regular SE30 was introduced. The Jota edition, however, has even more hardcore. It became the most powerful production Diablo built, originally intended for customers who wanted to go GT racing. Oh, okay. It's a special version. And the other car, I actually really love the Ferrari Maranello. Ferrari
Marcello.
Yeah, it's almost my name, by the way. Yeah, it's my name. It's my car, kind of. Yeah. If I had the money, this is my car.
Out of those two there, fuck. I think I would go Ferrari because I'd go Ferrari. Sorry. What would you go, Doc? You're a car person.
I would take the Ferrari every day. And
Yeah.
if I really wanted to switch over to a Lambo, I've got a Ferrari and I can sell it.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I actually do love Ferrari. Even so that there is a Ferrari here on my name, kind of, I don't like this car. I would pick a different Ferrari.
I've seen 550s. They look pretty nice in person.
It looked like it looked like a Honda, if I might say.
We can't really hear over the birds.
A bit noisy there, Marcelo.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was.
I know.
That Ferrari
I got to
looked
tell
like
you.
a Honda, no?
Tell me this, guys. I got to ask you this
look
question.
like a Honda.
I am desperately, Mark. I'm desperately trying to consolidate a bit. I actually had a bit of forced consolidation. I needed to get some money in, obviously, for the terrible events that have happened.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask you, have you at times bitten off more than you can chew, Mark, and said, fuck?
Yeah, oh yeah. I think we all have.
What's your turning moment? Tell me what happened.
I just, I looked at what I had in watches, and there was a trip I wanted to take and a couple things I wanted to do around the house, and I was like, this is years ago, and I was like, why do I have all these watches? I only wear one a day, and most of them I don't wear. They're just sit in my box, and so I sold a couple. Just I had some.
Did you sell it for loss? Did you sell it for loss?
Oh, well, back then, yeah, you sold everything for a loss.
So what did you sell? Tell me what you sold. What did you have?
I sold my Rolex two-tone Datejust 41.
Yep.
And what was the other stuff I sold? There was a SEMA Charisma I sold, and there was 3 of them that I ended up selling.
But I need to understand that when you guys selling a watch,
a SEMA Charisma, are they expensive?
It was a two-tone watch. I mean, it was probably a $2,000 watch back in the day, and
yeah,
So
did the money come in handy?
Yeah, absolutely it did. Absolutely. And I still had too many watches. You know what I mean? Even when even getting rid of 3, I still had 6 or 7 watches left.
Sounds like you could always buy them again if you wanted it.
And that's the other thing. You can always go back and get them again. You can always, things change. And
Look, I need to understand this from you guys. I never really sold a watch beside one Breitling that I pay $550 for it, and I sold it for $370. And I have watches like my Panerai and my Omega that I heard that, for example, my Panerai I pay $850, and I think I'm going to get the only $3,000 for it. So how you sell these watches and still happy losing so much money? I don't understand.
I didn't buy them as an investment. I bought them because for some reason at the time it was a watch I wanted.
It also depends on what type of watch you're getting.
Now. Hey, Knox.
Certain watches, when you buy them, you know you're going to lose money when you sell them.
Look. I'm going to give you my analysis so far. You're letting this fuckbird Marcelo on this fucking bird. It's ruining the stream. It's interrupting. Read the room, Marcelo. Take a break. Are you getting paid to be on here? I can't take this anymore. Seriously, Arch. We got fucking... No, we got...
He's okay. He's okay. He's okay.
What is wrong with Knock? What is wrong with Knock?
He's interrupting when he should shut the fuck up.
No, he's okay.
And a bird. Is he getting paid to be on here? You don't get it. Your anti-Semitic comments were whitewashed when your son died, right? It doesn't matter now.
I still,
Sorry,
I want to be friends with. I like him. I like him. Okay.
No, he's ruining the flow of the stream.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay.
Jesus, Narc.
We're just, hey, I wanted to.
No, Ash. No. He's ruining the stream.
Okay, let me. Okay, thank you. Noted. Thank you, Narc. Thank you. I got to tell you, Marcelo, I've bought everything secondhand, Marcelo, and I haven't.
They're the best friends. They're the best friends. Dirk, what's happening here?
I haven't made a loss at times. I've got my money back. But I got to tell you,
he's on mute.
The answer
Doc,
is,
what's happening here?
He's on mute.
What the?
It's okay.
Arch, I'm not happy with this dynamic. The Narc's not happy. Doc, are you happy? Mark, are you happy?
I'm tolerating it.
You're tolerating it. Dirk
is on mute.
Dirk actually putting all the birds now.
Yeah, Dirk's birds are worse.
We got Curly jumping on the stream. Hello, Curly. Oops. No, he wants to run something.
Okay, yeah, that's Marcelo, I guess.
Thank you, Dirkie. I got to tell you something. Sometimes, hey, I want to ask Doc, you don't sell much either, do you?
No, I've only sold a Breitling chronograph that was...
See, I've actually, I'll take it the other way. I actually have sold a lot of stuff. I'm a bit of a flipper in the past, and I've deliberately tried to get... I haven't lost money. On most watches, I've made money, okay?
Exactly.
And
I didn't lose money on my Breitling.
You know what's more hurtful than losing money is actually when you sell something and then many years later it becomes fucking valuable. That is really fucking annoying.
It hurts, but I mean,
that is worse.
If you sold it because you really needed the money, and it's just the way it is. I mean, nobody has a crystal ball.
No, we don't. But it's, I got to tell you, in all honesty, that's the worst thing, is to have sold something and then it becomes fucking valuable. I mean, that is just so fucking annoying. It's not funny.
But if you took Profit's rule about not selling Rolex, selling all the other stuff, but not selling Rolex, probably you wouldn't end up losing a lot of money.
No, that's a fair point. That is a fair point there indeed. It's
it is true for Rolex anyway that You know, the ones that are going to go up and you say, man, I should never have sold that. 9 out of 10 are going to be a Rolex that you say, I should never have sold it.
Exactly. In my case, I sold watches. I had 5 Rolexes. I kept one, and I even sold that. That was 1999. I needed to get out to pay some business debts back. Basically pay off my overdraft. That's when you still had overdrafts. People used to pay by check. And I got to tell you, I don't think you should be afraid to sell your watches if you need the money. If you need the money, you need the money, Mark. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I mean, can I ask you something, Mark? Do you ever fear with all these watches you have, like the fashions can change? Like watches are hot, but they could also become not so hot in 30 years' time. Mind you, would we be alive then, Mark? That's the next question.
I look at it. I don't buy a lot of weird watches or crazy watches. So most of my stuff are like, you know, kind of basic watches that because I'm not a complicated guy. I don't like complicated watches. So I don't have that big of a fear because, you know, a watch that I own is still going to look like a watch that someone would own in 20 years, you know?
Yeah, I agree with you. I try to buy, Marcelo, what I do is see where you've, I think, made a mistake. If you're not buying Rolex, you got to buy it pre-owned. If you're buying Breitling, you must get that at on the pre-owned. They can.
I bought.
Look, this Breguet.
Come on, man.
This Breguet is a perfect example. I paid 13,000. Okay, that's Aussie dollars. In US dollars, right? What's that? 8,000 US. What's that? 9,000 US. I got to tell you something. Actually, I worked the fucking thing out there. So I paid 13,000 AUD to USD, 8.7. But you know, the retail price when that watch was new, it would have been about 30 grand. It would have been 30,000 US dollars.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You got to buy it's like this. If your certain cars depreciate like fuck, well, don't buy it new then.
Right.
Okay? Don't buy it new. Now,
my JLC Polaris I got for $5,500. It was a $10,500 watch. It was a year and a half old. You know?
Yeah. See, that's nothing. You know what I mean? That is really nothing. That is so I think that's what you got to do. In my own case, I sold the Reverso, and you know the thought process was this. I had a customer who said to me, "Hey, I want a Reverso," so it's an easy sale. You know what I mean, Mark? You never look an easy sale, a gift horse in the mouth. Take it, okay? And then I even said to myself, you know what? I'd rather have the gold, the master compressor than a steel Reverso. Now, that's what I'd prefer. I don't mind a few little gold watches. I kind of like them, you know? And that's what I decided to do. But the thing is, Mark, you got to buy that shit pre-owned. There's like certain cars. You cannot buy that shit brand new. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
Yeah, but Archie, even pre-owned, they really fucked me over with the...
I love it. I love it. I love him. Curly's good. Curly is so fucking to the thank you, guys. We're wrapping up the stream. We're going to JJ's today. I want to thank everybody who came on, everybody who super chatted, everybody who love the pontiff. Love the pontiff. Love the pontiff. Love the pontiff.
Come on, mate. I'm not like the shroom. The shroom. I'm not like the shroom. Answer me call, man. Come on. I'm a big fan, man. Come on. Answer the call, Arch. Love the pontiff. Love the pontiff.
Archie, you should bring him on, you know? You should contact him. Oh shit.
Ha, 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 ha. Now, just before we go, we got a few little super chats I missed. Keith A, $5. Hi, Arch. What's your opinion on the Zenith Pilot ceramic? Thank you. I got to be totally honest with you. I never liked ceramic as a material. I don't know what's wrong with me. I always fear it could get hairline cracks. I prefer gold. My main metals, I like gold, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, platinum, and steel. That is it. I'm not a titanium guy. I'm not a huge fan. However, if you really do like ceramic, you can pick that up secondhand. I'd buy that secondhand. Zenith is a brand. You know, I really love my open heart. The dealer offered me my money back. He said, I'll give you what you paid for it. And I thought, but I'm not getting another one at that price. That's for sure. That was just keep it. I love Zenith. The Pilot ceramic. I don't hate it. I like it. It's not my cup of tea. I don't like ceramic, but hey, buy it secondhand.
You just have to be careful about dropping it.
Exactly. AD never calling. $10. Fuck nut. What's your best one and done on the Thursday before Mark Goldberg's birthday? Nice one, Arch. Great T-shirt. What's your best one and done before? I reckon now. I got to be honest with you. If you want a one and done, it has got to be on a bracelet. It needs to be waterproof. It needs to be iconic. It'd have to. Personally, if I was to have a one and done, it wouldn't be the paddock, because if you were short of money, if you had to sell them, you'd want to sell the paddock because it'll bring in a lot of money. Okay, you're trying to plug a hole. For me, the two-tone bluesy, I think, is perfect one and done. If I still needed to sell the bluesy, because that also brings in a fair bit of money, I reckon the one and done for me with my collection, I reckon it'd be the Breguet, because it's not worth a lot relatively, and amazing bang per buck. We got
Archie,
Stevie,
I mean,
$5. At least we just had to hear the bird. It could be worse to have to see it again. Yes. Guys, that's the show for today. I want to thank everybody. Let's go through. We had Rich Mitch. We had Luchabetic Time. We had Billie Jean, PhD, Mobster, Showcase Watchers, Neo, Wistful Thinking, GB, Frank the Tank, Justin Goodfun, Showcase Watchers, David, Jefferson Exotic, JL, Big Tony, Showcase Watchers, Mark II, Brett, CB, OG Baby Girl, Patel Philippe, The Watch Hangout, Patel Philippe, Kenneth A, 80 Never Calling, and CB. That is the show for today. The verdict on the verdict. What is the answer? What am I doing? Yes, no, maybe. Should I stream it? It's no. It's a big no. So the service is not being streamed by me personally. It's being streamed by the funeral company. I will make that available to who I see fit. If you're interested, you can always email me at ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. If I think you're compassionate enough, I'll let you in. Okay,
Perfect.
guys, that's the show.
Don't forget
See
to thumb
you
up, folks.
later.